Acá volví.
Sup, Tenno? 90 Zach here. Wondering how you can get your free virtual items through the internet? Just from watching Twitch or Steam? Let me tell you.
Ok, vale.
Safety's off and destroy your enemies with the AX-52 rifle.
Acá pude regresar. Ah, casi una hora pasó desde que corté el stream. Más o menos. Ok, cool.
Once Tenno Live begins at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, that drop is totally going to switch to the Saren Prime. Watch for 30 minutes and you'll receive this Prime Warframe for free. Spread those spores and watch those damage numbers go up over $19.99. Never gotten a Twitch drop before? Tell the fam to get off the phone and hop online. Linking your account is wicked easy. Just head over to www.warframe.com/Twitch. Log into your Warframe account, follow those instructions, and you're set. Tubular. Watching on Steam? Just make sure you're logged into your Steam account before watching, and you'll be rewarded with item tokens right to your Steam inventory. Once you claim those tokens, log into your Warframe account, and your new items will be waiting for you. Isn't technology wild? That's all for me. Stay cool and enjoy the show.
Ahora está, ahí está. Bien. Me doy cuenta que me perdí el segmento de... ustedes saben, el segmento de aquello. El segmento no me acuerdo qué. Ah, el segmento de arte. Ya, esa parte me perdí.
KOL just made it easier than ever to get connected and stay connected. With only 4 compact discs, you can get all of internet at your fingertips. Create your very own Stuff Space page, a space to put your stuff. Virtual message for you. Feeling overwhelmed? Don't worry. Here to help you is our virtual assistant Drippy for all of your KOL needs.
No need for waterworks. Drippy is here to help.
KOL. Get connected. Stay connected.
Lotus Flor. Plug. Ok. Ah, vale. Estoy Queda un montón todavía. No me perdí lo principal aún. Bien, ahora toca... ¿Qué dijo ahí que tocaba? Igual. Sonidos del sistema y luego... Competencia de cosplay. Ya, eso. Muy bien. Voy a saludar a alguien. Un segundito rápido. Oh no, fuck. Justo para hacer... Mierda. Pensé que iba a seguir haciendo stream un rato más. Bueno, lástima. Yo recién acá volví y acá recién reempecé. Bueno, lástima.
I'm Sean Slater. I'm the voice of Tagfer in Warframe. Thank you so much for playing. It's so exciting to be part of this amazing community and have a great Tenno conference.
Hey, Tennos. My name is Micah Mason, and I had the absolute... Hey, Tennos. My name is Micah Mason, and I had the absolute... Hey, Tennos. My name is Micah Mason, and I had the absolute pleasure of voicing... Hey, Tennos. My name is...
Procesando.
Stupid words.
What?
Anyway, I love it when you use the Bang McFlat. Keep being awesome, and have a great con!
Greetings, tennocom. My name is Kieran Flitton, and I have the absolute pleasure of voicing this fellow right here.
El actor de voz de Eloy luce como Eloy. ¿Por qué no me sorprende? Este tipo podría ser un cosplay de sí mismo.
Your enthusiasm and your immaculate gameplay. We would not be here without you. Now, on to the next adventure.
Welcome all to tennocom. This is Stefan Rudnicki, a.k.a. the voice of Albrecht and Trotty.
Me doy cuenta. Me re doy cuenta, la verdad.
I'm so proud to be... You are late!
Bruh. I
am so proud to be a member of the Warframe family. Welcome. I look forward to seeing you. Don't be late.
Hey there, Tenno, it's Ben Starr here. I play Arthur in Warframe 1999, and I just wanted to come on here and say, I hope you have an amazing tennocom. I can't believe that I get to be a part of this community. This game would be absolutely nothing without you. So thank you for welcoming me, and I can't wait for us to go on this journey. So let's celebrate it together and have an amazing time. Lots of love.
So, you coming to tennocom, Alpha?
Okay.
It's a party, Tenno.
What the fuck?
See you there.
¿No se mueren un poco de cringe los primeros actos de voz?
Amazing. Hello, everyone. Woo! Big round of applause for our amazing voice actors who wanted to say hello. And welcome to the tennocom 2024 Sounds of the System panel. My name is Zach, and we have a fantastic hour of auditory experiences for you all. But before we dive right in, it's my honor to introduce our panelists for today. To my right, you'd recognize that voice anywhere. It's Rebecca Ford.
Hey, everyone! Hello, hello. Thanks for joining. I'm very excited for the panel, Zach. It's going to be awesome.
Me too. Next up, a man who loves walks in the park, but mainly just to record the sound of snapping twigs. It's Eric Preston.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for being here. Hello.
On his right, a newcomer to the tennocom stage, but a master of sound design. Please welcome Mark Perquin.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out.
Next up, a familiar face who makes music for space. It's George Spanos.
Hey, everybody. Great to see you.
Last but not least, a special guest who you have most definitely heard before. It's Matt Chalmers.
Hey, everybody. Thank you.
All right. Shall we get started?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Our first topic of today is music and effects for quests. Let's jump back to December. Eric, Reb comes to you and says, we have an 8-legged creature that players are going to fight. What's the first step you took to create such a unique boss theme?
This was an amazing enemy from the get-go. The concept art looked phenomenal when it came across my desk. And I think the first thing that we started thinking about was what the voice would sound like. The writers put together a really cool language called Void Tongue. And I think naturally we're like, yes, we need to do Void Tongue. So a lot of his barks, ability barks, are all based in that language. And it's Mark and I actually did a session for that where we recorded a lot of the dialogue, and then it's kind of manipulated and pitched down to eventually form the final sounds that you hear when you fight this guy. And yeah, a lot of the Void Tongue stuff that we started there eventually made its way into the music as well.
I love it. Now, when you guys are creating themes for bosses, do you get to see the earliest concept of how a fight is going to go, and does it help you make the music, or do you create a song and then the designers go from there?
We actually usually get to see really early versions of the boss fight. So it's a combination between looking at the mechanics of the boss fight, looking at how the boss fight looks, and then deciding on the intensity level. Where do we want to go with the music? How do we want people to feel when they fight the boss? This one's a bit of a slam dunk in terms of theme. Big, imposing, menacing. Void tongue being the basis for the language. So it all came together pretty well, actually. And then at that point, getting on the phone with Matt and starting to talk about how we want to craft it.
Yeah, and we had done some void tongue on the combat, and I think you told me let's push that even further. Let's feature the huge, enormous layers of vocals, and so I got Fran, who actually was the vocalist for Duviri, the opera singer. She actually helped me on some of those crazy void tongue chants, and her friend Anika, and the three of us just layered up all these like Ivbok Ishlang Jus Ve Shota Ra. And then we put a bunch of effects on them, and yeah, that was kind of the vibe for that boss fight.
Can we just get a whole live performance of Void Tongue from you here?
Sure, I won't have a voice after it, but yeah.
Amazing. Well, let's take a quick listen to what you guys came up with.
Equipamiento, arsenal.
Awesome. Love that.
It's awesome. Nothing quite resonates like the sound of the human voice, too, right? Like whenever there's an opportunity to put some, vocals in something, it always gives it this much more flavor, right? It's just, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we were talking, Matt and I would always go back and forth with notes. More voice, totally. More layers.
Yeah. It was just like, oh, can we add another rhythm on top of all of those? Sure, let's try it. And then you just were like, yes, even more.
It adds to the playing experience when enemies with hands are jumping at you while vocals are playing as you're fighting them as well. Love that. The same update, Whispers in the Walls, also brought a brand new tile set to Warframe, Albrecht's Laboratory. Filled with beakers, gilded machines, and vials of elemental ooze, there are many things to break in this tile set. I must personally destroy everything in my sight, so I have to know how many glass jars were broken in the recording process, and did you have a favorite recording technique for the labs?
We're always breaking jars and glass. We have been for 10 years. So we have lots of sound libraries of all sorts of stuff that we've kind of broken over the years. But actually, Laura and Jeff were the sound designers who handled all the breakables. And as they started kind of coming in, we were starting to see all these kind of little levels of detail that were happening. You could break the little vase on the desk and the desk itself and the machines on the desk. So they did a great job going through and meticulously placing all those sounds for all the different items that you can break. And when they all kind of break together, it's very satisfying.
It is very satisfying, and players can even just walk around without breaking anything. You can hear the machine moving and all of that. So it's a very complicated tile set. Would you say it was the most complicated tile set you've had to work on?
I think so far, yeah. I mean, the open world stuff is obviously very complicated, and there's a lot that goes into the open worlds. But in terms of tile sets, this is probably the most complicated. But I knew immediately that the breakable stuff was working when I couldn't stop breaking things.
No entiendo.
It's like every time I'm running around testing, it's just constant.
Debería haberla para reclamar por aquí, pero...
I love that. We also met some new faces in the labs. Let's talk about the Cavia. Reb, how did this cast of characters come to be?
Right. Well, when we originally came up with the idea that we would find Albrecht and Trotti's laboratory, we were trying to think of how we could make a syndicate out of kind of nothing, because we didn't know what the laboratory would host. And I think there was a moment when I remembered how the Russians sent Laika to space as the first animal in space. And I was like, oh, Albrecht would have sent animals into the void at some point, and they would have come back speaking in void tongue. And that seems like a really compelling way to start a character arc for Albrecht in some of his lesser known science, especially because we knew he had a
Prime.
bond with animals because of Kalimos from his entries. So the first one that came together was the Norg, and I was like, oh, sending a fish to the void and it coming back smart just makes sense. And then we actually had the tag for as an art asset. I think one thing that we learned in our pace of updates is if you have something and it can work in an update and you believe in it, just go. So we had Tagfur, who is actually a deer species that we were going to use in the plains of Eidolon that never got used. So I was like, oh, he's going to the void. And the bird as well. I was like, sorry, folks, no planet Earth for you. You're going to the void. And we sent them all on their journey, and the rest is history.
I think I remember an early version of that, actually. That's right. And I think we had done sounds for it and everything, and then we pulled it.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not going to waste work.
Yeah.
Into the void. So
there you go.
Yeah, so it's all, sorry, animals.
We're efficient in our casting.
Yeah, we're
for people.
Listen, we gotta do it.
Love it. And the sound team, how different was it setting up all this voiceover work for animals?
I mean, when we saw this, I think initially we went to, we're going to have to process the voices a lot, add a lot of animal sounds in between words. But as we began to receive the performances back from the actors, they were so strong that the decision was made to just feature them basically without any processing. I think there's a tiny little bit here and there. Bird 3 almost sounds like there's animal noises introduced, but that's just the actor's performance. So yeah, we just kept it super clean, super raw, and featured their great performances.
It's all about the casting too, right? Like, it's such an important part of the whole thing, and people don't think about that as much. It's like, obviously, great writing and everything as well, but when you cast the right person, it just works, and they embody that character,
La verdad
right? And
es
it
que no
just makes
entiendo.
our
El
job
drop
so much
de Twitch
easier too. So
de la nueva ametralladora, yo no
Getting
lo
your
estoy
heart broken
recibiendo.
by
No
a
lo recibí
Stereon,
yo
you just end
directamente.
up as a talking fish in Warframe. That's
The ultimate payback.
Payback.
It's been fun. Yeah, the team that worked on that, the writing, everything was just really lovely to behold and watch it come together.
Let's check in on our cast of critters now.
Hey, how's it going? Are we winning?
Are we winning?
We all got something to do. Mr. Fishinachi's got his thing. Mr. Tagfur's got his thing. I got my thing. It's so nice.
Another day, another Netracell, another poke in the eye for the mother hugger that consigned us to this mess. Come on, let's roll. Are we heading out then?
Yep.
A new day dawns. Let us to work. Yes, go good. A good day to you. I love you.
What the fuck?
I love that line so much. I love you. As you know, we had a follow-up update to Whispers in the Wall, Dante Unbound. Now, the team had a chance to cook up some unique vocals for this update theme, and they bring such a great tone to the update. Matt, tell us a bit about how the process of setting the stage for Page Master Dante went.
Yeah, well, we had a piece that I think we actually showed this at last tennocom. A friend of mine, Alex Samaras, sang on it. And it was a section of an ambient track that I did. And I think it was actually word from Reb that was like your favorite section. And so we were like, how about we make a combat section or a combat track out of that section? So I got Alex back over. I wrote a new piece and featured the same melody, but like the combat version of it. And Alex just nailed it. He had done a bunch of throat singing and stuff for me as well. So he has like the ability to do the really straight, beautiful melodic singing, but then he can also do the really intense, like low throat singing. So we kind of just found a happy medium, and yeah, his performance was amazing.
I love it. And as you mentioned, the vocalist Alex Samaras does make a return, and we have a behind-the-scenes video of him recording some of the vocals for the Dante Unbound update theme.
Shatara Vagidlasho
Amazing.
Love it.
Such a great melody. There's a great little melody there. Fantastic.
And some more void tongue there, too.
Yes. Did Alex mention it was hard to sing in a language he's never read before?
It was actually okay, because he's also a jazz singer, so he does a lot of do's and da's and bips and bops. So I said, like, this is kind of how I'm saying it. Sorry, writers, if we pronounced anything differently than what you imagined, but, you know, we just used our best interpretation of it. So, yeah.
Hopefully there's no void tongue specialists out there.
Yeah, anyone?
Scrutinize.
I love the void tongue and jazz connection.
I know. I feel like jazz just caught so much shade for being also like jazz is like the void tongue of music. So
I love it. Well, let's switch gears to a very recent quest. Jade Shadows. Ooh.
Yeah.
Spoilers, kind of.
Spoilers.
Actually, yes, spoilers.
Yes. Rep, this quest is an incredibly unique storyline for Warframe. Keeping it light on spoilers, did you have an idea of where you wanted the music to transport us with the story of Stalker and Jade?
Yeah, so Jade Shadows as a quest had actually been in development for about 18 months with different story beats, and it was like we wanted the New War Ends Stalker story, and we kept churning, and then when Mike Skyers proposed the choir frame that you know as Jade, it really made every piece of idea fit together with, oh, okay, Jade and Stalker are in the same update and they have a story together. And when Skyers called it the choir-themed frame right away, that set in motion a series of sound decisions. And then when the story finished, and we kind of like looked over the script, and it was, this is what's gonna happen? Like, how can you make this work? Because I don't think there's any way that the story we told in Jade Shadows would have worked with, like, of course, you know, if you can't hear it, that's of course fine. But the music was an artistic choice to pair with the animations that you can see. So that, yeah.
Yeah, we took that theme and ran with it. And with the theme for Jade Shadows specifically, I think we wanted to bring together a lot of themes from older parts of Warframe as well. So we're bringing in, you know, Stalker's theme, Jade's theme, tying it together with, you know, the Naga drums. So there's a lot of pieces that we wanted to incorporate into this. So kind of this big ball of stuff, you know, eventually throwing that over to Matt. And then when I heard kind of Matt's first draft, it was like, yes, this is totally going to work. The big beautiful section where the choir kind of swells and ascends. Yeah, it was kind of great from the get-go. And then after that, it was just on to polishing it up and working on different production elements.
Love it. And you guys got to work with a choir and did a lot of recording sessions for that. How was that experience for you for you guys?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, I love being able to go to a studio and record live anything, any musicians, vocalists, and this was a special one because we were able to get 12 singers all in the same room, and you know, hearing my theme the first time was just like, oh yeah, okay, that's perfect. That's way better than the MIDI. That was just a placeholder, and yeah, it was great.
Awesome. And we do have a behind the sounds look at how that choir session went. Let's take a look.
Get your Kleenex ready.
I'm Eric Preston. I'm audio lead at Digital Extremes. I've been here for coming up on 10 years and here to talk about the music and sound effects for Jade Shadows.
You kind of do a pitch for her landing, and then I guess you'll take that middle section as the loop, right? Exactly, yeah.
I'm Mark Perquin. I'm a sound designer on Warframe here at Digital Extremes. I've been here for just about 5 years.
We'll get those shouted as well as like an awe.
I've got a choir background myself, so when I heard that there was going to be the choir frame, I asked Eric if I could take the sound design.
That's one ability, that chord. Right. You can cast
any of the 3 F sharp, A, C sharp abilities. While you're up there, you can also cast those. Right. So we need to keep it all in the same chord.
When Mark was kind of workshopping his ideas for the choir, he had wanted to record a live choir. We were going to do it separately, but after I'd spoken to Matt and we decided to record a choir for the music, then we thought it was just a natural progression to do a session that included both the music and the sound effects for the warframe.
So we wanted there to be that choral aspect for sure, but we also wanted there to be a bit of dissonance. And add a little bit of that strange tone that you hear in the warframe. So there's lots of off-key singing, lots of whisper shouting from the choir.
So we kind of played with all sorts of different vocal effects, chords, notes.
We wanted to tap into the strange sounds that they were able to produce.
The choir is so talented that whenever we would suggest ideas or want to try different ideas, they could reproduce that very quickly on the fly.
Oh, yeah, dejé ocultarme. Vale.
It felt like sort of having your own live synthesizer, except they're human beings and they're amazing.
Cool. Was the tuning of those chords okay? All good?
Eric definitely had some great direction as to how he wanted the frame overall to sound. I had some specific ideas for the 4 abilities that I wanted to hear, and then Matt was able to pull that all together in a very musical way and in a way that fits with the music that we'd also recorded for Jade. All of the notes that you hear in the frame's abilities are all in the same key and in one chord actually that fit really well with the music that we'd already recorded.
Whenever you're in the studio recording, the magic and the feel that you get from live musicians, you just can't reproduce that. So that's something that we'll definitely be looking to do for score again in the future.
Amazing. Now, Mark, a choir background.
Oh.
Tell us a bit more about that.
Yes. Shout out to Amabile Choirs of Canada. Yeah.
Nice.
Local, very renowned local choir here. I grew up singing, so I've got a choral background. Yeah. I was very excited when I heard about Jade. I absolutely wanted to grab the sound design for her.
Was there How come I'm only finding out about this now, Mark? Come on, where have you been hiding this?
Secret.
Might have come up in an interview, George.
What were some of the specific things from your time in a choir that jumped out when you were making the ability sounds for Jade?
Sorry, say that again, Zach.
What were some of the things that you had from your time in choir that jumped out right as you were making these abilities?
Oh, me ha faltado este suspiro este tiempo.
Honestly, a lot of the sounds in Jade and a couple people in the choir that we recorded with Matt remarked on this, that it's really a lot of vocal warm-ups that you're hearing in Jade. It's a lot of that whisper shouting, the dissonance. It's people loosening up their voices, and you just get some really cool creative sounds when there's a group of people doing that, and they play off each other as well. Yeah, it's just something that you need live singers to be able to do. Like Eric said, you can't just use a synthesizer for that.
I love it. Right, let's move on to our next topic, weapons and warframes. If you've seen a dev stream before, we love taking a look at how certain weapons and warframes are made directly from the desks of our sound designers. And we do have a few videos for you today covering all things Jade Shadows. But before we dive in, Mark, again, you had a chance to do some of the ability sounds for Jade as we were talking about. How did that differ from previous warframe sounds that you've worked on?
Yeah, I guess just coming back to the choral background, for Jade, I had a pretty good sense right out of the gate, the overall tone that I was going for. It wasn't something that I had to figure out or sit down and, workshop. I had a pretty good sense in my own mind of the type of tone we were going for, and that's pretty similar to what you hear. And then for the more, to bring that into the warframe language of sound design, Eric had some great design direction there as well. And in terms of dealing with the choir themselves, I mean, Matt's the choir whisperer over here. He's able to take what was in my head and just communicate it to them in just an incredible way and try out some new things too.
Well, Mark had a lot of great ideas, and I would just be like, okay, let's try that, and then basically direct them. If we're wavering pitch or something, I'd be like, if I go up, we're all going up, or if I'm like going up on this side and down on this side. So we just like got them all doing a bunch of experiments, and you'll hear it in the upcoming videos. They were put to good use.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a great library of sounds now with this choir. You're going to hear a lot of it even later on today and some of the 1999 stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
my goodness.
Hell yeah.
Well, let's take a listen to what you cooked up.
Hey, I'm Mark, and I'm a sound designer here at Digital Extremes. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the sounds behind Jade's third ability. Let's take a quick listen to how the ability sounds in-game. Now let's check out the Reaper session so we can peel back the layers that make up this ability's sound. Let's take a listen to just the choral sounds in this ability. Now let's mute the choir to hear everything else. That's good, but what really makes Jade special is all that choir, and so here's how that fits in. First, we have the initial impact. This is made up of a shout, some harsh whispers, and the choir singing a chord. We also have this sustained section, which represents the eyes that surround Jade during this ability. And making up this section, we have another more dissonant choir chord and some more sustained choir whispers. And now let's listen to these without any effects to get a better sense of how the choir sounds on their own. That's incredible, but we still want to add a bit of movement. There are a handful of plugins on each of these tracks, but this spin tracer is really doing some heavy lifting. It's kind of like a granular synth meets Doppler, and it has some pretty good visuals to show how we're throwing the whispers all around to add some movement. And now that we have Jade's voice nailed down, let's take a quick listen to the other layers that make up a lot of the impact and sci-fi elements of Jade's sound. We have our LF layer, truly a must for any warframe. Some glass impacts with delay added for fantastical vibes, and some mid-frequency synth to round it all out. With an ear for these elements on their own, let's take one last listen to the ability in-game.
Love it. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Okay,
amazing. The whispering is making it very hard to play Jade late at night because they're all around your head and you're like, someone's behind me. Awesome. Of course, this update also featured a fan favorite character, the Stalker. Yeah, cheers for the Stalker. I love the Stalker. But more importantly, Stalker generously donated the blueprint for his sick ride, the new Stalker landing craft. There it is. Sound designer Chris Tezera is going to take us behind the scenes on how the sounds were made for this one-of-a-kind landing craft.
Yeah, tengo que guardar platino para ese.
Hey everyone, it's Chris from the sound team. Today I want to show you how I did the sound design for Stalker's Terror landing craft skin. Let's go. For the Terror landing craft, I wanted to have sound elements that sounded ominous and powerful, just like Stalker. I also wanted it to be completely recognizable as Stalker's ship. But first, I needed realistic sounds for the landing craft's engine. Lucky for me, our team recorded jet sounds at the London Air Show a few years back. I used these jet flybys as a core part of my sound. Thanks, guys. First, here's the jet sounds on their own. Then I added some low-frequency droning and some aggressive thruster sounds. Now let's stalkerize it.
Your sentence is death.
I started with the stalker bowfire sound. First, I time stretched it, then I added some processing, then I ramped the pitch up over the course of the sound. Next, I took samples of Stalker's breathing, I pitched it down, and I added some processing. And here's the final result, the Terror landing craft taking off. And there you have it. Thanks for watching and enjoy the rest of tennocom.
Love it. Thanks, Chris.
Thanks. Chris is here right now somewhere.
Is Chris here?
So shout out to
Show
Chris.
yourself, Chris. Thank you. Now, we did have a taste of some Stalker gameplay with the DeVere Paradox last year, but his abilities got a fresh coat of paint for Jade Shadows. Sound designer Giovanni Agapito is going to show us how those ability sounds for Stalker were made.
Hey Tenno, my name is Giovanni and I'm a sound designer at DE. Today I'm going to show you how I created the sounds of one of the Stalker's abilities. First, let's listen to the sound in-game. For the Stalker, we wanted to maintain the balance between a very feared character, like an overall dark vibe, but at the same time without losing the game's sonic palette. For the punishment ability, I created 3 sounds that play at the beginning, middle, and end of it. Let's hear the first of these sounds. This one has some really cool layers. For example, this energy layer that has a pitch automation and becomes more acute over time, creating a sonic tension until the Stalker releases the projectiles at the end. For the build-up sound, there are more tonal and sci-fi elements, as you can notice. One of the layers has a really cool automation in one of the plugins, which makes the sound becomes a riser until the last sound is played. Let's hear the sound of projectiles being released at enemies. For that, I created several whooshes using my own mouth and made them very high-pitched, distorting each layer a little to contribute to a more sci-fi vibe. After putting all together, this is what the punishment ability sounds like in-game. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching this behind the scenes, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. Bye!
Okay.
Thanks, Giovanni. All right. Before we move on, we actually have an audience question all the way back from a Dev Shorts in April. The question is, what is your go-to software for creating these sounds? Do you have a plugin or tool that you can't live without? We'll start with you, Eric, unless, Reb, you've been dabbling in some sound design lately.
Hey, I just do what Eric tells me when it comes to sound. So get in the booth, cry some more.
Yeah. Cry more.
Okay, yeah.
We use I use a program called Reaper. I think most of the team does too. Matt, you use Logic, right?
Yep.
So yeah, we use Reaper as our DAW. That's what you saw on the screen in the videos. And yeah, my favorite plugin is the L2 limiter. I definitely cannot live without that one. So.
Did they pay you to say that?
Some big L2 heads.
Lots of money
in the house.
Brent.
My turn, right.
Your turn.
Do you see the Spin Tracer? I'm milking every drop I can get out of that.
He's also got shares in Spin Tracer.
That's right. Another one that I probably put on, it's in every session, almost every track. Kilohertz has this little plugin called Haas, and basically what that does is just delays your left or right channel by anywhere from a few to 100 milliseconds and spreads your stereo image.
So you can turn any mono sound into a stereo sound, is what you're saying?
I think it already needs to be... No, you're right.
Okay.
It's my boss. You're right.
You're hired.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, for me, I think Q3, I really loved Pro Q3, just great EQ. I like microshift as well, and I use that on all the Prime trailers to widen the voices and stuff. But you know, at the end of the day, we get this question a lot too. But it's important to just not think too much about plugins and software and everything. And it's like it's more about what you put into it and where do you start with, you know, what the sounds you start with. Again, like the voice acting, it all starts with good source, right? So you have good source going in, and that's the big thing, and then the creativity behind it. Yeah, don't let that limit you in your creativity if you don't have a certain plugin, for sure. So, yeah.
I think the analogy that probably a lot of people here is easy to digest is if you've ever played the vocal patch on an electric keyboard, and you can hear the ahs. Doesn't sound like a real choir, but going back to the real choir that we were able to record and that source, that's what we're talking about when we talk about having good sources.
It's always unique, right? It's always a unique performer. It's in a unique space. It's a unique delivery. It's always going to feel different, and it's the magic there, right? The magic of the performance and of the sonic fingerprint, really. Yeah, it's so important for sure.
Yeah, I'll give a shout out to a little plugin called Little Altar Boy. It was used a ton on anytime I need to have really low vocals and I'm doing it myself and I can't sing a certain low note. You can pitch it down, but you can also change the formant, so you can adjust you can make yourself sound like a chipmunk and you get really high and nasally, or you can have sort of this dark sort of sound. And so for all the like that, I think I'd pitch that down an octave, and you can adjust it to make it kind of sound natural. But I think it worked really well with the void tongue and stuff because it just sounds kind of otherworldly.
That's a great plugin. Yeah. Back that one up for sure.
Void tongue brought to you by Little Altar Boy.
Yeah, exactly. Just wait till you hear Big Altar Boy.
Oh my God! Hey, I love the hey yeah. I sang it in my head for
That's awesome. Well, if you asked that question back in April, there you go. My next question for the Kaust is focused on our weapons. Many of our weapons can be identified just from their shot, reload, or swing. How do you craft a weapon's identity through sound?
Yeah, weapons are a really fun process.
Oh no, se cayó el stream otra vez. ¿Cuánto se va
We
poniendo
all
esto ya?
take turns doing weapons, I would say. But the core experience of doing a weapon is an iterative one. Because it's a sound that you hear so often, there's often a lot of time put into just playing with it. So after we've done our first draft, getting the character right, getting the punch right, and getting the power right, then it's just a matter of hearing it over and over and over and kind of sanding off all the rough edges. Yeah, it's a super fun process, and each one is unique because we all work on them.
It's funny too because it's like you have to kind of be happy with what goes in, because if you try to change it later, you know, you'll hear about it in the forum.
No bueno.
And but it's great though. It's like the fact that people get so attached to the sound of a weapon. It's just, yeah, it's so awesome to see that the sonic identity is just so, it resonates with people so much. Sometimes in bad ways, but most of the time in good ways.
Seems like you're still traumatized from the Brad Vandal sound change. And
a little trauma there. The heck, too, I think.
Oh, the heck.
It was what the heck, because we changed it. But we changed it back, too, so that's okay. It's okay.
Now, there is such a thing as writer's block. Do you guys have sound block? Have you ever just been struggling to find that perfect identity for a weapon through the sound?
Oh, yeah, for sure, all the time. It's a totally normal part of the process, I think. I think with any kind of creative discipline, you're always going to run into a block or where the ideas aren't coming as easily. And usually, like you said at the very beginning of the panel, a good long walk in the park does the trick for me, at least.
Sometimes for me too, like when that happens, I'll just go into the sound library, and instead of using search terms, I'll just randomly click on things and listen to them. And sometimes you come up with the most unique sounds that way because something you wouldn't expect would be like, oh, that'll actually work really well for this weapon. And that's what gives you the unique kind of weird sounds, right? The unexpected. I find I do that a lot, actually. Yeah.
Exploring old libraries that you've recorded that you're just like, when am I going to use this? But you record it anyways.
I've got stuff that I recorded a long time ago and come across it, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot about this sound. This is just perfect here. So yeah, it's always fun. It's like Christmas every day when you do that. So.
Lol.
Love that. Well, a similar topic, but something more new/old. Let's talk about some 1999 stuff today.
Al fin!
As we saw on the art panel, things are a lot more real. How was the sound design process for things that have a real-life counterpart? Was it easier or was it harder?
No sé por qué.
Mark, I'll let you handle that one, man, if you want. You've designed a lot of the 1999 stuff.
We're talking about... We'll leave the thing for later.
¿Por qué Six no tiene Kalashnikov Prime? No lo sé.
Working on 1999 stuff, I'd say it's more of a technical challenge, if anything, to get some of these real-world sounds into the game in ways that new systems that you're able to interact with things that you haven't really been able to interact with before, and figuring out how are we going to ground that in reality while also giving it that signature sci-fi sound that, that we love to put into Warframe.
Yeah, a lot of it comes down to subtlety as well. I mean, in some of weapons, traditional Warframe weapons, we can go as crazy as we want, especially with kind of the corpus stuff. There's really no limit to how wild you can get. For these, we're definitely taking it a more realistic, grounded approach, but we still love to put our spin on things. It's kind of subtle, interesting layers here and there that maybe are from a synthesizer or from just a weird library that we recorded a long time ago. So there is still a little bit of that Warframeization that goes into all the sounds we've been making.
Awesome. Of course, we have two familiar faces by now from 1999, Arthur and Aoi. You may have seen them walking around the convention, but the amazing Ben Starr and Alpha Takahashi lend their voice to these new faces. George, once there was a time where we were recording our own staff for Warframe characters. What's changed over the years now that we have these epic cinematic quests?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy to think that it was from humble beginnings, right? Where it was pretty much all staff, like Darvo, Sargus Ruck, Lotus, obviously. And yeah, it was a lot of fun because you could just grab someone after lunch and be like, hey, can you meet me in my office and we have some lines to record? And it's kind of crazy too, because one of the employees who impressed me the most, James, he's so quiet and he's so unassuming. He's like, oh, hey, how's it going? And then he gets in the booth and he's like, rah! And you're just like, where did that come from? And so that was always cool. But, obviously, as we've grown the universe and we've developed the characters, it's important to, seek outside talent as well. But we still use people from in the office. But yeah, it's always great, again, like the sounds, to have a mixture of different flavors in there, right? So, yeah.
Love that. Now, we do actually have a little tease of another character from 1999. Just a little audio tease. Let's take a listen.
A slug dares to show its face at night.
Ooh, who could that be? I guess we'll have to just watch and find out. Now, I know you guys had some fun with the music design for 1999, and we did get a little bit of a taste in Whispers in the Wall. But Matt, did it feel like you had a blueprint for 90s music when composing, or did you want to make something unique that could still fit within Warframe?
Yeah, well, it's a similar process every time. You got to do your research and figure out, okay, because you can say 90s music, but it's like, what 90s music? So we narrow that down. We're like, okay, more rock, industrial rock, metal, punk. Okay, we're getting closer. And the first thing I did was that combat track that you saw in the subway scene last tennocom, and that kind of became, I did a bunch of creating sounds and finding sounds for that. And then that session became sort of my template for where to start with a fresh piece of music. And that's kind of how you do it. You just start fresh, but you have all these sounds that you can pull from. So if I'm like, I need a lead synth, and it's like, oh, well, I have 10 of them right here. Let's see if any of these work. And yeah, you just kind of keep working on it and talk to Eric. He's like, let's get it sounding more Warframe. Okay, what does that mean? Let's try some other thing. You know, like you experiment, trial and error, and eventually you have something in the game.
I love that. Now, it wouldn't be a panel without a little bit of a tease. Let's listen to an upcoming track from 1999.
Little tease.
Yes.
Love that. Excited to show you where that will
Worldwide premiere right there, right? Worldwide premiere.
Ey, se cayó el internet otra vez. La puta madre.
That's one of the ambient tracks. So you heard kind of the combat version of that, Whispers in the Walls. This is the ambient version of it. So yeah, it really set the vibe. And as soon as we introduced that into the game, it was like, okay, yeah, locked in.
When we got that song, so we have like on our internal channels where we work together, we were really early in some of the 1999 world building for Feel, and we actually got that track, dropped it in the internal global channel, and said, this song, that ambient track, everybody work to it so you can feel the tone of what we're going for. So that was one of the first like established tone pieces, and it's just, I'm so excited to have it in the game.
Yeah, and there's a theme in there that kind of became sort of the Warframe 1999 theme. So we'll be using that in other pieces, and that kind of just happened accidentally. It's one of those things where you write a set, you're writing different sections to keep it fresh. So it's not just one thing for 4 minutes and then it loops for an hour while you're playing. And Eric was like, this line right here, let's turn that into the main theme. So I was like, okay, cool.
It's always cool to evolve the universe too, right? Yeah. Even like musically and everything, and to hear how it's becoming something else, but yeah, still maintain some of those Warframe roots, right? It's awesome.
Yeah, we're trying lots of new stuff with the music this time around, and Matt's been killing it. So,
are we saying how many songs are in the demo tonight, or is that part? Or is that you tell me?
Would you like to?
We have 5.
Wow.
So
5.
Yeah. Stay tuned.
One demo.
In one demo tonight. Yeah. So stay tuned for a lot of music tonight. They're being very humble, but it is truly ridiculous the music tonight. So I hope everyone will enjoy it later.
Awesome. Well, we have arrived at our final talking point of the day, but it's a great one. Let's talk about the Atomicycle. Oh yeah.
Look at that thing.
It's beautiful.
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah.
Mark,
beautiful.
Tell us a bit about how the sound for the Atomicycle was crafted.
Okay, so we've come to the thing. So yeah, this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier. The Atomicycle, the direction on it was try and hit the engine as close to a 90s racing bike as you possibly can. So that was just a big challenge right out of the gates to get the engine to sound big and powerful, but also realistic. And then Eric gave some great direction as to where we could start to push some other things that the bike can do into more of the sci-fi realm, but really keep that engine grounded.
The technical implementation on this was super tricky. You tried a bunch of stuff, and yeah, you've been working a long time on it. It turned out great.
Yeah, a huge part of the work in this has gone into how are we going to get a bike to work in Warframe.
I remember you started on it, and I remember seeing like an early version of it, and I was blown away at that point, even just like with the technical implementation. It's a first for, like, for Warframe as far as like how it's all going in the engine, a lot of programming, a lot of cross interdepartmental kind of work there too.
Absolutely. I want to say thanks to Jem because Jem done. Could not have worked on the bike without him.
Yeah, Jem's an amazing audio programmer.
Shout out to Jem.
Jem. And he represents Turkey on the team.
Yes,
that's right. So if you hear from Turkey.
Yeah.
Just what you were talking about, George. Yeah, the early proof of concept for the bike just had a sine tone as an engine to show that as the bike increased in speed, we could also increase pitch, and as the bike leans and does different things, that we could change the volume and pitch, and that's all thanks to this new tech that we have.
Like all the gears and everything, right? Like you were talking about that, how like you have an in-depth knowledge now of how like bikes work too, right? Like engineering-wise, because it's like you got to make it feel realistic in that sense, right?
Yeah, and how do we make it feel responsive as well? To all the user input. It's been a puzzle, but it's been a fun puzzle to work on. Yeah.
I love that. All right. Well, before we sign off, we have one more thing. It's time for some audience participation.
Yes, we need all of you desperately. It's very important. My shirt will make a lot more sense at the end of the night, but we do need a chant. So similar to last year where we had the New Year's countdown, we do need a chant this year. Eric has the recording, and I'm hoping that, Zach, you just kick us off and we'll see what we can get from everyone here. This is the biggest room we've ever had, so this is our opportunity to get the most voices at once.
Yeah, look at all you beautiful people.
Yeah, so this is great.
I'm sure you're loud too.
What would you like us to say?
The instructions are very simple. You just have to chant the word online.
Online.
On the count of 3, give me your best online chant. Online. Just like that. And we're going to do it 5 times. After 5 onlines, I'm going to point at you all, and you're going to give your best cheering applause. Everyone ready? All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my gosh. Wow. Do you think you got that one, Eric?
You're all hired.
Amazing.
Look under your seat for your paycheck.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, we do have just time for one more question. I have to know, on the couch, what is the most difficult sound you've ever had to make in Warframe?
Grendel sounds. Uwu, burps, barfs.
Yeah.
We have a resident kind of burping specialist, Willem Schonken, who contributed his beautiful burping tones to Grendel.
Stay burping, buddy.
Stay burpy.
Grendel la mitad del tiempo suena como si tuviera problemas estomacales.
Honestly, this bike, there were 3 animals that I had to put into it and trying to figure out how I could fit those in. If you listen closely to the demo tonight, you'll hear a lion, a tiger, and a bear.
Woo!
Oh my.
Nice. Yes.
Octavia, for me, I remember working on that like forever, trying to get all the music implemented, the sequencer, all of that. That was tough, but it was great, and proud of that one. But it was really hard.
Amazing. All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for tuning in to the Sounds of the System panel. Huge shout out to you guys on the couch for sharing us a look into your world. Huge shout out to the DE Sound team as a whole. They kill it with every single update. We'll see you soon for the cosplay contest.
See you for cosplay. Thank you, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Hola, soy Marx. Hola, Higgs. ¿Cómo está usted? Buenas tardes.
Acá volví a seguir con el directo. Nos perdimos el segmento de arte. Ahora viene la competencia de cosplay y después de esto viene la parte principal. Cosplay content y luego viene lo que es todo 1999. Dark no sé, Dark estaba streameando Elden Ring y luego se tuvo que retirar, al parecer. Eso es lo que sé sobre Dark. Pero bueno. La parte de cosplay se va a tardar un rato. Digo, va a durar un rato. Te falta un jefe para terminar el ring. Ok, a ver, un segundo. ¿El juego base o el DLC? ¿Cuál jefe? Déjame adivinar, es Maliña, no es así. Es Maliña el jefe.
Sup, Tenno? 90 Zach here. Wondering how you can get your free virtual items through the internet?
Just
from watching Twitch or Steam, let me tell ya, safety's off and destroy your enemies with the AX-52 rifle. By watching tennocom between 11 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll receive this gun absolutely free. That's a lot of gun for not a lot of work. Once Tenno Live begins at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, that drop is totally going to switch to the Salmon Prime. Watch for 30 minutes and you'll receive this Prime Warframe for free. Spread those spores and watch those damage numbers go up over $19.99. Never gotten a Twitch drop before? Tell the fam to get off the phone and hop online. Linking your account is wicked easy. Just head over to www.warframe.com/Twitch. Log into your Warframe account, follow those instructions, and you're set. Tubular. Watching on Steam? Just make sure you're logged into your Steam account before watching, and you'll be rewarded with item tokens right to your Steam inventory. Once you claim those tokens, log into your Warframe account, and your new items will be waiting for you. Isn't technology wild? That's all for me. Stay cool and enjoy the show, Tenno.
Debería dejar de voltear la mesa así, la verdad.
Everybody knows there's nothing like a delicious slice of Big Bites pizza. And it's perfect just before online hits the stage. Favorite bite? Pepperoni with extra cheese, of course. What's yours? Let's connect over a slice of Big Bites pizza.
Lloyd cosplay. Estas cosas ya las mostraron en el canal de YouTube antes. Antes de la tennocom. Eso. Le falta un poco paletas en la boca para esa sonrisa que hace. Cosplay Contest. Y luego tengo live.
So it's into the void, now me girls and me boys, from mother's hands we go. We'll be sailing to the sun till the voyage is done, then we'll be sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
Ahora a las 15 dice, o sea, en 2 minutos.
There's a living to be made, or there's hell to pay when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below. There's a man on high with the devil in his eye and a golden hand, I'm told. It can hurt you, it can hold you, he can kick you or console you when you're sleeping in the cold below. Sisters below, below, we're going where the winds don't blow. Yes, we're all bound down to the deep, and we'll all be sleeping in the cold below, below, sleeping in the cold below.
Voy a jugar con el método track en un segundo a ver qué tal. A ver qué pasa si hago esto. A ver. Lo rompo todo, claro. Si hago eso lo rompí. Lo rompí. ¿Dónde está? ¿Dónde? Oh, ok, vale. Chicos. Ay, no, ahí se arregló. Ok, vale. A ver si puedo hacer eso otra vez a propósito. A ver. No, tampoco. Ups. Ok, vale. A ver si puedo hacerlo de vuelta a propósito. No funcionó. No puedo hacerlo otra vez. ¡Qué mal! Tiene una cámara enfocada para lo que acaba de pasar. Cáteme. Ahí está. For there's much we just don't know. So farewell with a kiss. Then it's fast for the mist. Till we're all sleeping in the cold below. En serio, sigo sin decir mi Kalashnikov Prime. ¿Dónde está? Hay una versión actualizada de Warframe disponible. Por favor, actualiza. Ya, sí, vale. Todo este rato estoy esperando a poder reclamar mi ametralladora Prime. Ametralladora Prime. Nada que ver con que sea Prime, pero... Pam, 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 pam. Comunicación, entrada. Ya, nada. ¿Dónde está? Se llamaba AX algo, ¿no? No, y yo no tengo nada. Ok, cool. Bien. No sé por qué yo no lo estoy recibiendo. Debe haberlo recibido, pero no.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the tennocom 2024 cosplay contest.
Ya hemos estado en el mismo parte del cosplay como 5 veces. La verdad. Don't be late. Yeah, sure.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the tennocom 2024 Cosplay Contest. I am Taylor King, and I will be your host for the next hour.
Bruh.
Before we dive into the incredible cosplayers all of our entrants have prepared backstage, let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible Plexi cosplay who you might have seen earlier on the tennocom show floor. This is their second ever tennocom with us, and truly an iconic appearance, I must say. Do you want to introduce yourselves and talk about how it's been for tennocom for you?
Sure. My name is Candace. This is Sean. He is my husband, and we are a duo, part of Plexi Cosplay. I am cosplaying as his faithful servant. Obviously, this is Albrecht and Trotty, and I am Lloyd, and so this seemed like a very good match.
Yeah.
We love tennocom. We love being here. I actually started before ever coming to tennocom by cosplaying Titania, which you might have seen online.
Yo me acuerdo de esta chica.
And then we got to take part with Hacksmith last year where I was the Moa.
Wow.
And then this year, Lloyd and Albrecht, as well as
Me
the
acuerdo.
Eros Wings. If you
Creo
haven't
que me
gotten a photo
acuerdo.
with those, they are out in the tent. But
Me acuerdo.
it's a lovely convention. So nice to see you all. Thank you for being such a supportive community through
Okay, no sé si me
everything, the
acuerdo.
whole creation process. It's all online, so thanks for following
Ah,
along
no,
with
estoy
that.
pensando en una cosplayer que
And
hizo
it's so
Octavia el
nice to see
año
you all
pasado.
here in person.
¿Qué? Dijo Titania, no Octavia.
My name is Sean. She referred to me as a duo of Plexi Cosplay. That's far too generous. She is everything that is Plexi Cosplay, and I occasionally help her with some engineering and wiring challenges and things like that. But Candace is truly a born artist, and everything that she makes is absolutely beautiful and incredible, and I don't want to take too much credit. I'm just the eye candy today.
Okay.
Absolutely incredible. Thank you so much, Mr. Lloyd and Papa, for joining us on stage, if you don't mind taking your way off.
Bruh.
Another round of applause, absolutely. Now, okay, speaking of incredible cosplays, I am joined by Disfusional Studios as my wonderful co-host and our judging consultant this year. You may recognize her as Aoi from Warframe 1999, but more importantly as our tennocom 2023 cosplay winner. Disfusional has been a prominent member in the Warframe community for many, many years now. So let's take a moment to look at some of her previous cosplays.
Okay. Mother's favorite. Ay, Dios. ¿Qué la de Thane? Ok, vale. Está bueno. Huh.
Hello, tennocom 2024. I am honored to be here with you guys today. Now we have one more introduction to make before we get started, and it's our judges. We're joined again this year by Lightning Cosplay, who we'd like to invite on stage now. While they make their way up, let's take a look at the absolute magic that they brought to the tennocom show floor.
Bueno, a ver cuántos copios y buenos y cuántos damage. Esa es la pregunta, ese es el tema, esa es la pregunta. ¿No? Debe ser muy parecido tener que ponerse y sacarse esos lentes de ojo cada vez. Lo es, ¿no? No lo sé.
Thank you, Rel, for joining us. Now, I do want to make a point just off stage. We are joined by another cosplay guest coming to us all the way from Germany, Maya. Maya, I don't know if you can raise your hand. Thank you so much. Cosplay content creation has been her profession for over 10 years now. Maya focuses on painting, weathering, and makeup. She is taking care of Ralph's makeup and helping to bring Arthur to life here at tennocom today. Ralph, if you could please take a moment to introduce yourself and tell us what you're looking forward to with our cosplay showcase today.
Sure. Hi, guys. I'm Ralph from Lightning Cosplay. Unfortunately, Laura can't be here with us today because she got sick very last minute, which is really sad. But she says hi, so I don't know where the camera is. Where's the camera? Is this there? Where's the camera? There?
Okay.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
I hope she
Anyway.
feels. Yeah, so when DE reached out to us last year and asked us to create the Lotus and the Deck Soldier costume, we instantly fell in love with the overall aesthetics of Warframe and especially the character design. And but soon, same goes for Arthur, soon as we started to create the costumes, we realized how hard it actually is. You know, and this is why I have a huge respect for all the people who face the challenge to cosplay these characters, which is amazing for me. It's crazy, and I'm just really excited to see them on stage right now. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ralph. You look incredible. Between his appearance and the IT outage yesterday, I feel like we're truly back in 1999. It's crazy. One quick final thank you, I promise. Shout out to Kaz and Skyers, who assisted in prejudging this year. They weren't able to make it. They have a workshop. It's fine. We love them. But I'm sure they're here in spirit, and they have, given their thoughts and wisdom to us. Anyway, that's enough. Ralph is seated. It's time to get this party started. Alrighty, let's move over here, I think.
To kick this show off, we have our non-competitive showcase. These entrants are here to present their cosplays and show off their hard work, but are not competing for our cash prize. Let's move over so they can take center stage and show us their spotlight.
Phenomenal. Everyone's saddled and ready to go. We got the thumbs up from Charlie. Hit the music. Starting off, we have amateur cosplayer as Prisma Excalibur.
Prisma?
This is his first ever cosplay featuring EVA foam, clay foam, and acrylic paint. Give it up.
Okay. ¿Por qué Prisma? Excalibur en aspecto. Ok, vale.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, es una buena excusa, la verdad. Sí, solo faltaría ocultar el cabello y el cuello. Digo, técnicamente Warframe son los que está desnudo todo el tiempo.
Oh, or that way, that's fine too.
Next up, we've got Gage cosplaying as their version of Drifter. This is Gage's own operator.
Así que está haciendo cosplay de sí misma, técnicamente. Bro. Dios.
Alright, next up we have Dark as Gilly.
Ay, no sé qué pensar sobre ese.
Don't tell Steve, but I'm pretty sure this is what Bromius would look like if we gave them access to a Warframe's arsenal. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. It's really hard for bears to walk upstairs, I've heard, so it's totally fine. Keep going. Yep. There he is. Give it up for Dark.
What the fuck? Bro. Es un arbusto. ¿Qué es esto? Quiero... What? Tactical bear? Okay. What?
Let's welcome Spitfire 05 cosplaying as operator in Xenos armor set. This is Spitfire's own operator after a month of work.
Ok, no sé qué carajo pasó con eso del beso, pero este sí está en tema, este es sistemático. Ya, este está bien. Este sí está bien.
Alrighty, next up we have the High Priest of Pineapple.
Ese sí está en universo.
Hero Prime. We're ready to go? Yep, come on up. Hero is wearing the Crucius Alt
Hero
helmet,
Prime,
they're carrying it.
Hero
It's very heavy. Beautiful.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's wielding the Thurible. Hopefully you'll make good use of that later. There we go.
Bruh. Podría ser mejor. Se ve que se fueron a los materiales el casco.
Next, we've got Zach B cosplaying as the Drifter.
Igual, yo quiero hacer, yo no estoy opinando en realidad, yo nunca hice cosplay. Digo, he querido hacer cosplay, pero hacer el cosplay es... No, esperen, hice cosplay una vez. Sí, hice cosplay una vez, pero ese cosplay no cuenta en realidad.
Thank you.
Porque era muy... había condiciones especiales para querer hacer cosplay una ocasión. Así que...
This is made from EVA foam and a miraculous find of dead stock fabric.
Ajá. Ese es uno de los personajes del Paradoja Dugari.
And next in this group we have Geo as Loden. A funny story, this cosplayer was Ballas in 2018 and 19, so clearly they just love having long arms.
Maybe. Why not?
And then next up we have Mercury as Methila. I was told collectively as a group they probably caused a global shortage of golden trim with how sparkly and beautiful these are. And of course, Shoshi as Bombastine. Another fun fact, all of the masks made here are handmade out of foam, or sorry, clay, with some actual...
Algo gracioso, porque técnicamente están haciendo cosplay de personajes de Dugari, pero simultáneamente están haciendo cosplay de Orokins prácticamente, la verdad, también.
They're not often seen together, so we gotta take a moment when we can.
Prácticamente están haciendo cosplay todos de Orokins, en realidad. Bueno, ¿lo digo o no lo digo? ¿Ese spoiler sí lo digo?
Absolutely stunning. Thank you, everyone.
No sé si es spoiler, sí lo digo.
I swear this was an on
no lo
purpose.
sé.
Next up, we have
¿Saben qué? No dije nada.
as an aura worm off the string.
Or what?
This is an aura worm reimagined as a worm on the string with
What the
giant
fuck?
googly eyes.
What the fuck? Bruh.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Next, we're going to welcome Acolyte Senpai as Baruch from 1099. Baruch was
Yes.
sent back a little farther than planned.
What the fuck? What?
Absolutely incredible. Alrighty, next up we have Richard cosplaying as Grendel 1999. After chatting backstage, I found out this Grendel isn't a big fan of Big Bites Pizza. You can comment up. Keep going. Oh yeah.
Algunos están viendo vergüenza, pare.
Big Bites cannot fulfill.
What? What? What the fuck?
Hell
Ese es un...
yeah. Thank you so much.
What?
Let's welcome
What?
Bethany as Valkyr, featuring the cheetah helmet and Hysteria claws.
¿Qué warframe se supone que es ese otra vez? Dios. Para, el anterior no era Grendel, pero el tío...
Already we have
Okay.
Hobbs cosplaying as Mirage Prime. This cosplay is made out of cardboard, fabric, and repurposed materials, and clearly has gotten the infection that's been around the tennocom show floor.
Al parecer. Punto fuera de fuerza. Está bien.
Let's continue the applause.
Como tiene que estar hecho, está bien.
M cosplaying as Random Ronin.
Random.
The ninja back into Space Ninja.
Random Ronin. De vuelta. Dios, este chico. ¿Alguno agarró el cosplay de.
Absolutely iconic.
Agarró el cosplay Naruto y dijo: aplícate Tennocom. Ya está. O sea.
This is a recreation of their own operator in-game, straight from 1999.
Ok.
For those who don't know, that's a disc. Discs go in that. So good, so good.
Ah, sí. Le falta. Si hubiera podido hacer algo más con los hombros.
Thanks. Alrighty, next we have the Scarlet.
Habría estado mejor todavía, pero ya como aparece el Drifter en Pixels en la guerra.
And this is in fact our youngest cosplayer.
What the fuck?
And he's already been on stage before. Cannot believe it.
Cool.
Atsacolor. ¿A quién le hablas, Zix?
No tengo ni idea, la verdad.
Thank you guys so much.
Me hablo un poco a mí mismo, supongo.
That was the last of our non-competitive entrants. Let's take a moment to welcome all of our non-competitive cosplayers back on stage for a group photo.
Para eso era. Hay cosplay competitivo y casual.
While these folks are not competing for our cash prize, they are eligible for bonus rewards given out by our judges at the end of the show. But we'll get to that later. They also get a few digital goodies just for joining us on stage today.
Absolutely incredible.
Voy a mirar
We wrote the
mi.
script before we realized how long of a walk this request was, so major apologies. Come on up. Come on
Lo
up,
miro luego.
everyone. Get back on stage. Look at them all. Absolutely incredible.
Take the stage. Get in the spot.
Lol.
Go, go, go.
What the fuck? Pasan 10% de los cosplays. Diría yo. A Drifter y Drifter in a Budget. Era eso.
Alrighty. Look at this incredible group of tenno. One last pose for the cameras. Yeah.
Vamos a.
Let's get you all back off stage into your seats where you can sit for the remainder of the day.
Atsacolor.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Puedo ver que los cosplays son basura este año.
Yeah. Dame un
Alrighty,
segundo.
while they head back to their seats, we're ready for our competitive showcase. Our competitive cosplayers will be competing for cash money, including the first place prize of 10,000 Canadian dollars. I swear that is actually worth some amount of money, depending on what country you come from. Cosplayers met with our judges yesterday to participate in prejudging because it can be kind of hard to see all the incredible details from the audience. So the scores from that prejudging and their fantastic performances today will be used to decide our winners. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Starting off, we have Jacob Parcha as Voidrig, featuring an Aquabax weapon. This cosplay took over 375 hours to make and is almost entirely made out of cardboard. He's got a bit of a way to walk, unfortunately.
I mean, it's a mech. Ahora, este es un cosplay.
Atsacolor. Bastante bien.
La verdad que sí, ¿no?
But absolutely worth it. What an incredible piece.
Eso, locomoción menos uno, pero... Igual.
You got it.
Eso sí, empujalo, se desarma con una torre. ¡Ah! ¡Puede retar la cabeza!
Now, Jacob, my dear.
Ok, vale.
You cut and drew,
Atsacolor.
every piece by hand.
Le faltan algunos mods de movimiento.
Le faltan algunos mods, sí.
I actually did. When I first decided to come to tennocom and participate in the cosplay, I knew it was going to be Voidrig, because not only is it super aesthetically appealing and awesome, but it's something that had never been done, on a scale that had never been done.
My man.
And from an anatomical perspective, it was quite challenging.
Respeto a este
how
hombre.
difficult it would be to fit a human
Tiene
body
todo
in
mi
a
respeto.
Voidrig structure until I tried it. So that was the hardest part. As far as more specifically answering your question, I did have blueprints. That was the first thing I did. I blueprinted out the exoskeleton and a little bit of the plating. All the detail was already ready to go in the game. So I printed off some reference sheets, pictures from the internet, and then I went into the game, into my arsenal, used my void rig, turned it all around, got pictures from every possible angle, studied them like a textbook to make sure every single detail was as close to accurate as possible.
Nice, nice.
And that's because a wise man once told me, it's the little details that make it or break it. So that's a philosophy that has
Aplica en ese caso.
Not only as an artist, but as a man, as I try to use it in every aspect of my life, not just my artistic projects. So thank you for that, Mr. Gio.
Wow, muy bueno. A lo mejor lo puedo hacer de vuelta el cosplay y mejorarlo, sobre todo la locomoción con las piernas.
Also, thank you, Mom, for being here. You sacrificed 2 days of your life to be here with me for this weekend, and
Atsacolor.
a lot more.
Se puede escuchar lo cansado que está por caminar con esa cosa.
You know, get in and out of this, being here to support me, and especially considering everything on your plate, it really means a lot. So thank you.
Sí, un poco.
Incredible. We'll let you slowly get off stage.
Que alguien le dio una escalera o una grúa. Tal vez una grúa.
I promise you.
Tec.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Definitivamente va a hacer cambios en esas piernas. Si es que pretende hacer el mismo cosplay el año que viene. Ojalá lo haga.
He is actually the expert of Void Rig. I've made
Aunque yo prefiero Bone Widow.
He's corrected me every time. He's held me accountable. He's like, aren't you?
Era Bone Widow del otro, ¿no?
I haven't taken 300 photos of a Void Rig, so that's where he wins. Okay.
We value safety, cosplayers, so carefully make your way up and carefully make your way down. Next up, we've got Shandor as Frost Heirloom. This is Shandor's third Frost cosplay. He also has 60% use rate on Frost in-game.
Nice. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, me doy cuenta. Me doy cuenta. Esta es buena. A ver, estos son cosplays. Bastante bien la cabeza, la verdad. Muy bien.
Now, Frost, tell us a little bit about the making of this cosplay, if you can, through the helmet.
I can, actually. I was going for...
No se le escucha nada. No se le escucha nada.
Club de Necra estaba mejor. Atsacolor. 7 décimos.
Si querés entrar al Discord al comentar también conmigo en el stream, decime.
They're really pushing things in a direction that makes them look very strange and alien in the same way that
estaba en el Discord hace rato con Shai.
I really want to make this much more organic looking and kind of less synthetic.
Very cool. And if you guys have a moment to check out all of the textiles in this cosplay, take a look up close in person when they're on the floor.
Right.
Okay, next up we have Zephyr cosplay as Albrecht and Trotty, Papa himself. If you can believe it, this is their first time sewing, and this also features EVA foam and painting details.
Está cool.
Thank you so much, Zephyr. What inspired you to cosplay as Albrecht?
So it started back in 2021 when Heart of Deimos came out, and I heard Stefan Rudnicki's performance as Albrecht and Trotty, and I think it's one of the best voice acting performances like I've ever heard. So
a mí no me mienten, eso es un cosplay de Watch Dogs pintado.
He finally got like a real look last year, and I was like, okay, I can make this.
And you did, and it looks incredible. Absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much, Zephyr.
Digo, el parecido está ahí. Por eso No sé cuál fue la primera reacción. Shota de Kusho o
Let's
Hayden
welcome
Pierce
Kirarahime
cuando
as
salió.
Wisp Zamaryu to the stage. Crazy that she can make it across the stage without feet.
Lo mao. Cake. ¿Qué warframe supone que es ese? Ya me perdí. No lo identifico.
Atsacolor. ¿Qué eso?
No me acuerdo. No lo ubico. ¿Qué warframe dijeron?
It is crazy that this is your second competitive cosplay. What are some design elements that you chose to do differently in this Wisp cosplay than last year?
Ah, se supone que eso
This
es
year I
Wisp.
decided to use a lot more foam elements to help support the fabric.
Se
So
supone que es
everything
Wisp.
is carved with foam and then put fabric on top of instead of just having the fabric represent itself.
Lovely job. And make sure you guys take a look at how they dremeled and grooved and actually sunk the fabric
Dark
into
Saudix.
those recessed
Cuando
areas.
salen
too.
los
Lovely
desnudos.
job. Lovely job.
Atsacolor.
Incredible.
Fat
Thank you
Wisp.
so much, Kira.
Fat Wisp. Ok.
Alrighty, next up we have Magic Thighs and a Through the
Tiene
Looking
torta,
Glass
así
themed
que
Nova
es
Grass.
que el 50% del cosplay ya hecho. Bueno.
Atsacolor. Se comió los buffs.
This is her own Nova Grax dressed up as the White
Dark
Rabbit.
Saudix. Cuando salió Mario.
No tengo ni idea que estoy viendo ya. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Un crossover entre Gauss y Bonnie? ¿Acaso? ¿Cuándo es que Warframe y The First Descendant hicieron un collab? Por curiosidad.
Atsacolor.
Alrighty, Magic
Es su
Thighs. We've
warframe.
chatted a lot. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what this fantastic cosplay means to you?
For a number of years, there's been a picture out there on the internet of a man, excuse me, looking into a mirror and seeing
Dark
his female
Saudix.
self
Es un
reaching out
furro. Como
and
el
inviting him
estremear.
to step inside. And this year, as a trans person, I've taken that step and stepped through the looking glass. And now with Warframe's introduction, permanent ears in the
No entiendo de qué es el
game. I've stepped through into the looking glass.
No estoy
with my
alcanzando a
Warframe as
escuchar
well.
que Warframe se supone que son algunos.
Thank you so much.
El de
Thank
Wisp
you
no
for
parecía
sharing.
mucho a Wisp en realidad.
Anything else?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Pardon?
I didn't hear it all. I didn't hear it all.
Pardon? Sorry?
I didn't hear what you said.
Anything else, my love? You're good to go? I think she's, yeah, we'll get you right off stage. Thank you.
Okay.
Cosplays are
Bueno.
so hard to hear in. Oh my goodness.
Let's keep the applause going as we welcome Liam as Master Tasani to the stage.
Tesani era... Oh.
The Conjurock
Los planos.
features actual tail feathers from Liam's pet peacock, Kevin.
Ah, el zoólogo en los planos. No, ¿cómo se llamaba?
Now,
Tengo
I
el
do
juego
have to
abierto.
ask Liam, what inspired you to cosplay?
So we participated in the 2021 cosplay with our pet chickens, the Ember
Citus,
cosplay.
yeah.
And then my wife Anna was
Atsacolor.
Meth Año last year, and
Se
I
le
decided
cae
I
la
wanted to
cabeza.
participate, and she wanted to be competitive this year, so we went for it.
You guys look amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, era Citus.
Next, we have Taya as Mesa Prime. This is actually a remake of her 2019 Mesa Prime cosplay. Oh, yeah. Yeehaw.
As.
Hi, Taya. Since this is a remake, what was the favorite part that you've made this year?
I love the shoulders and this top bit. There's layers and layers of EVA foam to get the right shapes, and I'm just really happy with how it turned out.
You look absolutely incredible. Thank you for joining us on stage.
No le faltan las repetidoras, ¿no? Ok, vale. Le faltó las repetidoras.
Next, we've got Lan as Mag Heirloom. We were talking about Warframe design elements, helmets, visibility.
Bruh.
Shout out to Charlie for absolutely killing it. Thank you, Charlie.
Ah, perdón. No puede ver nada. Están ciegos.
Atsa color. Sí, don't see shit.
Está ciego. No veo un carajo. No veo absolutamente nada.
Lana, what was the most complicated part of this cosplay?
The most complicated part was, if anyone saw my back, it's really hard to see, but it was the engraving on the back, which is the very intricate lotus symbol. And I had to use 2mm craft foam and a soldering iron and trace that, and it was very hard without moving my fingers correctly and not burning through the foam.
I can see it from here, and it's incredible.
Was there anything else that you wanted to share?
Oh yeah, and I made see the little my hands and my skirt. There's over 300 of them, and those took a long while to make. You have to cut them out. I had to use an embossing tool to get the divot, and then put them all together into these 4 pieces.
Nice. Okay. Vale.
Thank you so much. I'm going to assist you in getting off stage. May I steal your hand, Lan?
Oh no, el teléfono se me quedó sin
we're gonna
batería.
360 so they can see the back of you again.
Thank you, Arthur.
And then let's walk to the back. And then there's a staffer. I'm gonna
Nos quedamos sin face tracking.
Thank you so much.
Se me apagó el teléfono.
While we get Lan safely off stage, let's walk on Eidolon Outpost as Bombastine. This is a truly multimedia project featuring the use of 3D printing, gold leaf, warbler, EVA foam, airbrushing, and pastels.
Otro cosplay en personaje de Mario que en realidad más bien es un cosplay de un Orokin directamente. Y ya está.
Absolutely incredible work. I hear the mask, though, is your favorite part. Do you want to talk us through everything that went into this?
Definitely my favorite piece. It took me about a year to sculpt because I started back when there was like 2 pictures of Bombastine, so there was a lot of revisions, a lot of revisiting it, and
Bombastine era la ira, ¿no?
How to gold leaf guild, and that was challenging to say the least. But I think it's definitely my favorite piece.
Creo que era en la fase de ira.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Thank you so much.
Next up, we've got Tina as Ureli. Ureli is hand-sewn, featuring foam details.
No me jodas. Vino con una pistola de burbujas. En serio.
Now I do have to ask, Ureli, where is Merlina?
Well, after I got the augment, I really didn't need her, but you know.
What did you make your cosplay out of?
Alloy plate, polymer bundle, argon crystal, a lot of tears.
El Powerpuff Kill Warframe.
I don't know, Ureli, if you want to do one more fantastic spin for everybody. Thank you so much.
Bro. Oh my god.
Right over here, honey. Carefully.
But you fucking what?
Alrighty, Arthur, it's your turn. We have Logan as Arthur. Just follow the bubbles up the ramp. This cosplay is constructed from a custom bodysuit, armor pieces from EVA foam, and recycled surplus harness parts.
Holy fuck.
Absolutely fantastic. Tell about the process of making this.
Well, it took about 3.5 months between 3 different people. It's been long.
Arthur saliendo del retiro.
Many revisions. Started with the bodysuit. Had to start with the base. And from there, built on top of it, using textures from the tennocom files and the concept art of Arthur to build everything you see here.
It's absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. If you want to make your way off stage.
Está bien el cosplay, solo quisiera que el tipo hubiera podido prepararse unos meses más para
Next, we welcome to the stage
pasar
Royal
por el
Pratt
gym.
as Mag Pharaoh.
Solo digo eso.
Fans may recognize this cosplay as Royal Pratt's own iconic in-game glyph.
Y eso aplica con algunos cosplayers y cosplay en general también, la verdad. Como este cosplay más allá del estado físico, el cosplay está fantástico.
Resources that you've used for your cosplay, but if you could share with our fellow Tenno friends how you made your helmet.
Well, mostly it's a little bit hodgepodge of reusable resources. So this was actually a astronaut's helmet that I cut, and then I dyed in hot water to get the dark dye. And then the rest of it is basically just craft foam with held together by mostly contact cement and hot glue. And the back is able to be taken off so that I can, get my head in. I have a big head.
No, it's awesome because we can't see your face at all. Lovely. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Royal
pero
Pratt.
puede
You
ver,
look
¿no?
great.
Yeah, puede ver, caminó por su cuenta al escenario.
Alrighty, that was the last of our competitive showcase. I do not envy our judges, Ralph, for having to pick a winner from that incredible lot of people. I think our judges are going to head backstage and deliberate. But while we are speaking
Me voy a
of winners,
jugar
let's
sí,
actually
sí,
go over
avísame
what
si
our
quieres
entrants
jugar
are competing
WT
for.
después.
Yeah, vale, okay.
I think Ronnie,
Cuando acabe el
she's
tennocom
ready to
corto
go.
stream.
First, let's go over our competitive-only prizes, i.e. what everyone you just saw on stage is competing for. Our third place prize will receive $2,000. Thank you, Fishinachi. Our second place winner will receive... Oh, they're really big checks, y'all. A whopping $3,000.
Okay.
And finally, our first place winner will receive $10,000. $10,000. That's a lot of Warbler and hot glue, let me tell you. Alrighty, we also mentioned earlier that there are bonus prizes that everyone, including our wonderful non-competitive entrants, are eligible for. Think of these as like Mario Party stars. Not every category may be picked, but those who win will receive a very shiny treasure. In this case, it's the Ember Heirloom Pack.
Por cierto, vi que tenés el Kalashnikov Prime. Yo no lo recibí.
Include floofy cuteness for adorable cosplays that pull at your heartstrings, or punny for fun cosplays that elicit a laugh, Stellaris workmanship for cosplays displaying incredible skill, and Master Tisoni for cosplays featuring furry or otherwise friends.
What?
Alrighty. So our judges definitely need more time to deliberate, so I am so sorry to ask this of everyone, but let's get you all back up on stage. Specifically our competitive entrants. They will need a little bit of time, but it's important, so they're all here for when we distribute the prizes. Now, speaking of shiny treasures, I do need a giveaway box if someone backstage can hand it to me. I do actually have something that Bird 3, let me find him, sorry. Oh, he's falling over. My lovely Bird 3 has prepared an extra shiny treasure for us.
Nice.
I lost a shiny treasure on the floor. Where is it? Oh my goodness, this is my fault for adding so much to this basket. I don't know if you can see up close, camera guy, and I'm so sorry to ask this of you, but this is actually an atomocycle key. So Arthur might recognize it, you might recognize it later on, but this was actually made by Kaz Adams in the DE studio. You might have seen Reb wearing one around her neck, but there are very few of these in existence. And so we do have a giveaway box somewhere.
¿Está regalando una motocicleta? Dime que está regalando una motocicleta. Ojalá esté... Si es que está regalando una motocicleta, me encantaría estar ahí ahora mismo.
Mike Nolet. Are you here? Ah, Mike! Let's go, Mike! You can just come up to the front of the stage if you don't mind, Mike. Where is he coming from? Oh, I see him. Hi, Mike! Now, please do not use this to try and start the atomocycle that you see on the stage floor. It will not work. Do you want to come up on stage and receive it? You're welcome to. All right, introducing Mike cosplaying as a tennocom attendant.
Tennocom attendant.
There you go, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah. You can just head on back to your seat. Thank you so much. Alrighty, I don't know how much. Okay, we still have people come. No, of course. This is lore breaking. Don't do This is what your operator looks like in a void rig suit. We're not gonna. I still think our judges are deliberating, so I have to stall. Okay. When Megan asked me to be the cosplay host this year, I said yes immediately, and then 30 seconds later, I realized I would have to make a costume. I will give you the long and short of it, but after many, many months, I have grown to appreciate the creativity, the skill, the patience, everything that goes into this, but most importantly, the resourcefulness. I will tell you, my tail feathers are pampas grass, which you might have in your aunt's house in a vase somewhere. And when I found it, it was the biggest dopamine rush I've had in a really long time.
Okay.
So I was curious to our wonderful cosplayers here if you had a similar story. Like, Royal Pratt. I don't want to ask you, you poor girl. But this is an astronaut or a welding helmet, you said?
Yeah, so in 2019, I actually competed as MAG as well. But my cat kind of ruined it when she was in heat, so I remade the whole thing. So a lot of it is like just
eso es información necesaria.
Leftover materials, as well as this helmet.
El gato hizo ¿qué?
You know those like astronaut helmets?
Eso es información necesaria.
Yeah, I just cut it, you know.
From a thrift store? From a party store. That's iconic. I don't know about any of you. I know you were talking about trying to find fabric that is sci-fi appropriate, because I don't think we have to think about that in game. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so I am very particular about my references. So I was going back to YouTube and like screenshotting cutscenes every 5 seconds, and I also was able to get like the official model. And I noticed that in sometimes it was like blue, and sometimes it was black, and it was sometimes a little dusty brown. But I think I settled on something that had a really nice texture, and it kind of interacts with light pretty neat.
It looks straight from the game. And yours were recycled harnesses? Where are these from?
Most of these are actually military surplus that have been deconstructed and then reconstructed into a more along the lines of what Arthur wears.
Where did you get this from?
My dad's attic.
That's the real winner. That's what I want to hear. How about you, Ureli? I know that you have very, very meaning. Like, what part of the void did you have to go to get all of this?
I just jumped on a worm, and they took me wherever. I had no idea, man. Gathered some stardust, brought to Marlena.
Está
and she was like,
completamente metida en el
and then
rol.
we bunched it together.
Canonically, Marilena is your seamstress?
Sure.
Alrighty.
I'm not trying to split that prize money.
That's true. There's only one check. How about you, my dear Bombastine?
I have shower curtain.
Shower curtain. Let's give it up.
Shower curtains.
Clear stuff right here.
Cortinas de
Is that
ducha.
the clear part?
Wow.
And this is like a lovely fabric. Judges are ready to go. You were all off the hook. But more importantly, we have to come up with our prize. So I will just wait for them to make it up on stage. And get my little friend out of the way. Here we are. Exciting.
Yo me quedo mirando ahí el necramesh ahí de fondo.
Alrighty.
Como
We
gira
have
la
the
cabeza.
card, my friend. Yep. All right. We're going to start off with the bonus prizes. Our floofy cuteness
Algunos de
winner
ellos deben
is
estar muy
Magic
cansados en reunirse
Thighs.
con esas cosas, ¿no?
Wonderful.
Estando parados y eso.
There you go. So you were taking home an Ember heirloom pack. Absolutely beautiful work. Our next winner is Gilly Grizzly from the non-competitive. You better believe it.
The audience's response to your cosplays stole our hearts.
Do you want to give him a... Thank you so much. We'll just let him come up on stage. Oh, man. You guys are absolute rock stars.
Se está poniendo oscuro por acá. ¿Prende la luz o...? No, no necesitaban. Bruh.
Next up, we've got Solaris Workmanship Award. Going to the Eidolon Outpost as Bombastine.
Yeah, nadie hizo cosplay de Solaris.
Absolutely incredible work.
Nadie hizo nada de los Solaris este año.
The Master Tassoni Award is going to Master Tassoni. Although I would argue that dear Anna is truly the winner of it. Congratulations. Put it in the mouth? Is that what
Okay.
All right, and again, we've got Orakin Gold. This award is an exceptional cosplay in the non-competitive category. And we're going to award it to Paragons of Emotion from Duviri.
Yay! So I only have one medal on stage. We do have more backstage. I promise I will get it to you. Apologies for that.
Cool.
Absolutely phenomenal. I don't know if there's actually going to be a paradox having two Bombastines on the same stage. Although it seems very fitting that he would win a reward twice. I feel like that is absolutely what he would do. So look at these fantastic folks. I don't know if we can squeeze past the void rig at all, if you guys don't mind moving down just a little bit. Thank you so much. And so like I said, we will get you more of these backstage. I only brought 5 on stage for me. So we'll give it to Loden. That seems very fitting as well. Congratulations. They will all be winning the same reward. So yay! Yeah. Masterful job, everyone. All right. The moment of truth. The cash prize winners. We'll start with 3rd place, which is Shondor as Frost Heirloom. Phenomenal work, Shondor. You should be so incredibly proud. Here is your beautiful, beautiful. If we want to have Arthur help hold it up. Thank you so much, Arthur. round of applause. Incredible.
2000 cat.
If you just want to shimmy over just a little bit, we'll get it moved over just a little bit. Yeah. Keep your giant check. We won't take it away from you. Why are they so huge? That's a good question.
Why not?
I was asked how big they should be, and I was like, make them giant.
All right.
Okay.
Second place goes to Jacob as the Void Rig.
Woo!
Merecido, se lo merece, la verdad.
Right beside you there, Jacob. There you go. Congratulations. Incredible work. And our first place winner is Tina Azurelli. Marilena would be so proud.
Yeah, también. Hace todo el papel, no solo el cosplay.
If you think about it.
Todo el show y la actitud
I was going to ask you to say something, but I feel like you're a little overwhelmed.
es 100% todo el cosplay, la
All
verdad.
right, then let's have one final round of applause for our cosplayers. You should all be proud of the fantastic work that you've showcased on stage today. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. And that's it for our competitive showcase this year. Thank you so much to our back of house staff who have managed to keep this all running. Truly, we could not have done this without you. A special thank you to Ronnie, Fishinacci,
Ahora que lo pienso,
our judges, and
el
of course,
cosplay de ese de
my
Arthur
lovely co-host
me recuerda a, ¿cómo se llamaba?
Most importantly,
Uncle Rogers de los
I'm
Boondocks
so
o algo
proud.
así.
I'm so overwhelmed.
O es solo a
You
mí.
are all incredible. Alrighty. Stay tuned for Tenno Live at 4:30 later today, and enjoy the rest of your TennoCon, everyone. Bye.
Es ahora a las 16:30. Supongo que va a ser dentro de... a ver, estoy en el medio, no alcanzamos... Dice que va a ser a las 6:30, ¿vale? O sea, 15, 16... Van a ser las 16. Y va a faltar media hora todavía. Va a faltar media hora. Voy a abrir Warframe.
Sup, Tenno? 90 Zach here.
Tenemos media hora para matar, la verdad. Vamos a jugar un poco. Y a ver si al fin recibí mi AK Prime.
Safety's off and destroy your enemies with the AX-52 rifle. By watching tennocom between 11 a.m. and 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, you'll receive this gun absolutely free. That's a lot of gun for not a lot of work. Once Tenno Live begins at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, that drop is totally going to switch to the Saren Prime. Watch for 30 minutes and you'll receive this Prime Warframe for free. Spread those spores and watch those damage numbers go up over $19.99. Never gotten a Twitch drop before? Tell the fam to get off the phone and hop online. Linking your account is wicked easy. Just head over to www.warframe.com/Twitch, log into your Warframe account, Follow those instructions and you're set. Tubular. Watching on Steam? Just make sure you're logged into your Steam account before watching, and you'll be rewarded with item tokens right to your Steam inventory. Once you claim those tokens, log into your Warframe account, and your new items will be waiting for you. Isn't technology wild?
Dijo item tokens.
That's all for me. Stay cool and enjoy the show.
Así que, a ver, ¿cómo se ve eso de item tokens en Steam? A ver, Steam.
Looking for entertainment that shines from the comfort of your own home? Enter Glow Video.
Yo no lo veo.
Releases, video games, equipment, and with over 2,000 titles, you can be sure to take home exactly what you came for. Rent 5 videos, take the 6th one home for free. Only at Glow
Comunicación, ¿dónde está entrada? No, sigo sin recibir nada. Ok, vale.
Fade to black, you'll be coming back. Whoa, Glow Video.
Tenemos media hora todavía antes de que ocurra el programa principal. A ver, ¿dónde está eso? Ahí está. Vamos a jugar un poquito si alguien quiere. Yo por lo menos voy a hacerlo. Video. Sistema. Ahora, tengo preguntas. ¿Por qué mi pantalla completa no es pantalla completa? Pantalla completa. Pantalla completa sin bordes. Acá. Algo que vi que hicieron con el tema de accesibilidad fue... Veamos. Mando. Teclado. Salto doble.
Attention Enforcement Squad 6 Leader. Board and search the incoming transport. Illegal foodstuffs suspected. If found, execute the standard punishments. Copy. Aye, aye. For the Queens.
Disparar armas automáticas automáticamente. Ahí está. ¿Ah? Un segundo, está pasando algo.
Arthur in Warframe 1999, and I just wanted to come on here and say, I hope you have an amazing tennocom. I can't believe that I get to be a part of this community. This game would be absolutely nothing without you.
Vale.
So thank you for welcoming me, and I can't wait for us to go on this journey. So let's celebrate it together and have an amazing time. Lots of love.
So, you committed tennocom alpha?
Y bueno. Bueno, ya nos enteraremos cuando siga el evento. Ahora hay que hacer tiempo. ¿Qué hago? ¿Qué hago? ¿A dónde voy? Camino a cero. Nunca me quedó claro cómo sería el camino a cero, la verdad. La misión perfecta para un speedster.
Hey, did you hear, Tenno? I'm turning everyone's IATAN treasures into endo. Interested?
Sí. Un segundo. Quiero probar esto de usar armas semiautomáticas como armas automáticas. Las tengo por acá en alguna parte. Ah, aquí están. Ahí, up. Vamos a ver.
If you're looking for Maru's Bazaar, you've come to the right place. So, looking for IATAN? I knew it. Okay, let's do this.
¿Cómo va el evento? ¿Qué me pierdo? No me pierdo nada todavía, ¿no? Ah, Sevarok Prime. Ok, vale.
Here we go. Let's find some antiquities.
Está un poquito muy alto el juego, ¿no? Ahí está, mejor.
Let's go.
There's no doubt in my mind that an IATAN treasure lies somewhere in this derelict. And yet, I wouldn't set foot in this place for all the IATAN in the system. You, on the other hand...
A juggernaut nearby. It will only attack when
Oh,
it senses
no.
high concentrations
Anyway.
of infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
Whoops.
Well, this should be fun. Maybe you should stretch first.
¿Dónde?
Over up.
Nah.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. I am no longer detecting signs of a juggernaut. Move on. You are safe.
Thank you.
Don't look now, tin stuff. There's an IATAN nearby. Ha! You got it. Now bring it home.
Heavy infestation ahead.
For the tenno.
Ow. Fun. qué bien, ahora puedo usar las armas que me gustan sin preocuparme de destrozarme las manos.
Hey, I'm Eric Preston. I'm audio lead at Digital Extremes. I've been here for coming up on 10 years and here to talk about the music and sound effects for Jade Shadows.
Están repitiendo segmentos ahora, ¿no?
I'm Mark Perquin. I'm a sound designer.
Yeah, están repitiendo segmentos.
I've been here for choir background myself. I heard that there was going to be the choir frame. I asked Eric if I could take the sound design.
Welcome to Maru's Bazaar.
A ver, ¿qué venden? Plano de warframe.
From I-10 Treasures.
La mitad de esta gente no está... ¡Ah!
We were going to do it separately, but after I'd spoken to Matt and we decided to record a choir for the music, then we thought it was just a natural progression to do it.
La mitad de esta gente no está trapeando, está mirando el tennocom. Me parece. En realidad.
That choral aspect for sure, but we also wanted there to be a bit of distance. Strange tone that you hear in the warframe. So there's lots of off-key singing, lots of whisper shouting from the choir.
But we kind of played with all sorts of different vocal effects, chords, and notes.
¿Por qué no puedo desactivar el sonido? Ah, vale. Stop en Movistar, que esté activo siempre. Si quisiera desactivarlo, tengo el mezclador de audio.
Sort of having your own live synthesizer, except they're human beings and they're amazing.
Cool. Was the tuning of those chords?
Ándale.
Eric definitely had some great direction as to how he wanted to frame overall the sound. I had some specific ideas for the four abilities that I wanted to hear, and then Matt was able to pull that all together in a very musical way and in a way that fits with the music that we also recorded for Jade.
No podía elegir misiones en el bazar, ¿o sí?
Hey, hey.
Desde el bazar creo que no podía.
Whenever you're in the studio recording, the magic and the feel that you get from
Yeah.
live musicians, you just can't reproduce that. So that's something that will definitely be...
Fisura algo y algo. Esto va a ser divertido, a ver qué tal andan.
A lone Tenno operative is raiding this ship
A
for
ver,
supplies.
Kalashnikov Prime.
You are here to distract
Voy a
the
mutear
enemy.
el stream.
Trigger the alarm.
A ver, voy a mutear el
Watch
stream,
out.
quiero...
I'm detecting void fissures nearby. Do you have a matching relic?
Ahora. A verla. Ah, me está llamando. Acá estoy. Kai.
¿Qué onda, Six?
Dispara.
¿Te gusta cómo lo dejé?
Disparala, dale. Y los casquillos son del calibre adecuado, gracias a Dios. Sí, me
vos sabés
gusta.
que es la energía, ¿verdad? El color de la energía es el fuego que le sale en la punta. El color. El color que le sale ahora es que le puse yo.
¿Cuál es la cadencia de fuego que debería de tener? Exacto.
Esa.
Sí. Esa. No se la vas a aumentar. Vas a dejarse la vanilla.
Claro. De hecho, le podía haber cambiado el color a un color más ultra raro, pero le dejé las partes de madera en color marrón. Y se le cambió el cuerpo de color más oscuro y las partes internas de color más plateado.
Yo supone que la tengo, no la he recibido por algún motivo. No sé por qué, me están escuchando.
¿No te llegó el correo?
No.
Ah, entonces estás hasta la verga.
Yep. Pero puedo
Ahora
ser
en daño
único.
creo que deja mucho que desear.
Life support has been cut off. They're
Pero
trying to
hay que
choke you
fijarse.
out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support. A fissure. Defend
Podría
yourself
hacer
and
mejor
use the
daño.
acid to open relics.
Oh my god.
¿Qué?
Nunca había disparado las LEDs tan rápido. Y las hice
Use that
automáticas.
reactive to open a relic. The reactive is working on your relic. Find more.
Solo me faltaría no tener que recargar. Y ahí sería...
Es un
como
arma de crítico,
¿La Kalashnikov?
No es todo. Sí, es un arma de crítico, no es todo.
Pues perfecto, bien.
Según tengo entendido, el tiro a la cabeza hace más daño crítico.
No. Eso son todas las armas, pero ¿eso tiene un bonus en especial en eso?
Sí, creo que hace 100% más de daño crítico si los tiros son a punto de...
No me quedo sin balas lo suficientemente rápido.
Activating it will buy you more time.
Ah, mejora arma primaria, munición ilimitada, daño.
The relic has been cracked open. Finish your mission to find out what's inside.
Nice. Ni siquiera me acuerdo si armé bien esto o no, pero es divertido. Ahora tengo ganas de usarlas más otra vez, las Flex Frame.
No es una AK-47, es una AX-52.
¿Cuál es la diferencia?
Prepare for life
No,
support.
hombre.
Que un hombre tiene escupidad y el otro no.
Claro.
Solo eso.
Es chistoso en realidad, porque le puedes poner cualquier nombre mientras... Además, puedes usar el mismo cuerpo de las Kalashnikov, pero no le puedes poner AK-47 delante.
Ya, no, literalmente está replicada, tiene todo el sistema de proceso de gas y todo eso, se le ve por arriba.
Estuve viendo cuando salió el arma y que estaban hablando de ello y que la verdad que les sorprende que hayan recibido tanta... ¿cómo es que le dicen? Recibieron tantos comentarios positivos a base de tener un arma que no sea futurística.
Es que es un buen break, la verdad, de todo el bullshit sci-fi a veces.
Ahora estaba viendo, el resto del bullshit sci-fi sigue estando.
Ah, ¿sí?
Pero finalmente hay un arma que no dispara un solo tiro, que la verdad que está bueno.
A mí algo que me molesta es que estoy buscando, no encontré ningún arma de 6 disparos como revólver que sea como un revólver, la verdad. ¿Me entendés?
Y supuestamente podías usar las reguladoras Prime, pero después lo quitaron, ¿te acuerdas?
Ya, pero no hay ningún arma que tenga ese como de un revólver. De 45 o 50, ¿me entendés?
No.
Deja, Nico. ¿Qué hora es? Faltan 10 minutos. Cada 5 minutos será, ¿no?
¿A 5 minutos qué?
Era que recibíamos recompensa.
No, sí, la recompensa es solo el AK-47.
No,
O sea,
me refiero en esta misión.
Ah, sí, cada 10 minutos, cada 5 minutos.
Salimos a los 10 minutos. Revisando... Sí, seguimos esperando al siguiente panel.
Lo que no sé es que no hay drops en tu canal, ¿verdad?
¿Cómo que no hay drops? Se veía verlos.
No, los drops son solo en el canal oficial.
Ah, sí, por eso, lo sé. Ya tengo ambos de estos. Dame un nombre. ¿Te interesa algo?
¿Qué es? No, cualquier cosa.
¿Sabes qué? Mejora esta reliquia al máximo. No, no puedo mejorarla. Tengo el máximo. Ok, vale, da igual.
Por fin tengo lo único que quería. La siguiente actualización, o sea que...
¿Lo último que te importaba del juego durante este año?
Sí, o sea que ya no tengo necesidad de jugar 1999.
Ya no.
A menos de que haya una M16, si hay una M16 voy a tener.
Ah. Y espero, más vale. No sé, vamos a ver qué hacen con esta isla de contenido que meten ahora, actualizan el correr del año, si que lo sacan este año y lo abandonan para siempre en mi proyecto. Quiero hacer el camino a cero, pero no sé por qué no puedo seguir avanzando, la verdad. Nunca aprendí qué tenía que hacer.
That's it. You opened the relic. Finish your mission and we'll take a look inside.
Oh my god. Ya, no tengo que cargar.
Rayos. ¿Parte de tu habilidad?
Yes. Y creo que voy a quedar sordo.
¿Quedar sordo por qué? ¿No estás ejecutando mis disparos?
Ya. No recuerdo de eso, me lo jugó. ¿Por qué me parece que está más alto ahora? Ya le bajé mucho el volumen, pero creo que está fuerte por el motivo. ¿Está fuerte o soy solo yo? No lo sé. No sos dos. Ok. Bam. Ok, vale, me estoy muriendo. Vámonos.
Activate un coso mientras vamos.
Roger.
Life support has been replenished.
Y en lo que salimos se está empezando el siguiente panel.
The longer you fight, the more
¿Por qué
successful
no van a
you
dar?
will be.
Ah, ¿te preregistraste con el Soulframe?
Obvio. Ah, ya tengo ambos. Intercambio. Matanga.
Yo no tenía el de Revenant, así que...
Sin reliquia. The time is fairly come, the no life is about to begin, don't be late, bla 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 bla. Yeah, I know.
Igual la recompensa, lo único que interesa mucho es la AK, el resto es el otro warframe que lo tengo. Y no va a valer nada agarrarlo porque se lo van a regalar a 40 millones de personas.
Pero reclamar el otro warframe, aunque ya lo hayamos tenido y no nos interese, nos da una ranura gratis de warframe. ¿No?
Ni idea.
Creo. ¿Qué nos dan una ranura de warframe? Bueno, veamos.
Chao.
¿No te quedas conmigo a ver sin te panel?
Lo voy a ver en la cuenta principal.
Ok, vale. Gracias por la compañía, Joker.
The corpus are scrapping plans to bioengineer food from hazardous waste. Diners reported everything tasted like vermink, then exploded. Back to the lab, you crazy kids.
Veamos. Voy a hacer algo. No, ventana equivocada. A ver, acá, bien. Voy al baño, ya ven. Ok, vale, acá regresé. What? Ah. Bleh. Toda la anticipación, no por un juego, por una update, la verdad. Una update que anunciaron una convención de estas del año pasado. Sí, generan hype y todo eso, pero ¿qué tan buena va a ser cuando salga? Voy a estar comparando lo que veamos acá hoy versus lo que es la update cuando salga. Vamos a intentar hacer cuando, porque toda la anticipación, todo el hype.
You are late.
Me pregunto si se... Espero que no se repita lo que pasó con Dubai, la verdad.
Welcome to everyone. We have people who've traveled from Argentina to Japan, from Singapore to Utah, to places all around our region, to places all around North America. Tenno from everywhere have come today to celebrate what makes being a Tenno so special. I'm so excited to have all of you here. Thank you. Welcome. Also, welcome to the 300,000-ish people who are watching online right now. It is our great privilege and honor to have you with us today. If you guys are ready, tonight is going to be a night of mystery and magic. It's going to be a night of atomicycles and automatic weapons.
Okay. Bye.
But if you know anything about DE, you know that at the heart of so much of what we do is music. And so we thought the best way to start tonight would be with some music. I'd like to present to you Matt Chalmers and the Warframe Band.
Ok. La cosa de ese hombre estuvo bastante bien, de verdad, sí. Y no es que fue un gran drop de contenido, fue una sola quest. Y ya está, hasta ahí. Como lo que fue Shake Shadows, por ejemplo. La mecánica pues, que introducido con eso es... ¿cómo era? Ah, sí. Un warframe consciente que se muera por sí mismo cuando no lo manejaba directamente. El puede usarlo como compañero en el PC. Pero no lo aplicaron para ningún otro, la verdad. Sí había sabido aplicarlo con otros, pero no lo hicieron al final. Según recuerdo. Ok. Bro. Todo este musical de distintas canciones que han hecho.
Thank you so much to Matt Chalmers and the Warframe Band. So I don't know if I introduced myself before. My name's Sheldon Carter. I'm the president of Digital Extremes. And because of that, I can give you all permission to be very loud tonight. All right, I want to try something just to get us ready for the amount of excitement we're going to have today. We're going to cut the crowd in half, right at the camera line, so right about here, okay? Everybody on that side of the camera, when I point over here, you're going to say 19. Okay, let's try it. 19. Okay, and over here, when I point this way, you're going to say 99. Okay, let's try it. 99. Okay, and when I put my hand in the air, we're all just going to scream our heads off and stomp on the ground and do whatever we can. Okay, are you guys ready? All right, let's try it. We're going to build slow. Here we go. All right.
Sí, ya terminó de generar hype, pueden mostrarnos una vez.
You guys are ready. This is great. What a year we have had in Warframe. We kind of started off spooky after the last tennocom.
Atsacolor. Me olvidé de preguntar cuándo se 1999.
And then we brought in Whispers in the Wall, which was
¿Quién sabe?
the
Yo ya no
first
sé.
step of a
Quiero
whole
buscar la
new
información.
storyline in Warframe.
Esa
Today,
información es
we're
parte
going
del
to see the
motivo por el
next
cual
part.
sigo aquí.
You guys excited for that? All right, so then after that, we went fast with Gauss Prime.
Quiero ver mi Resident Evil-ish coso shooter que tenemos. Que,
with
a ver qué
Warframe
hacen.
Mobile. So this is their first tennocom. There's so many of them, it's their first tennocom. So welcome to you guys.
Oh,
now, I wanna
yeah,
stop
sí,
the people
Warframe
in
está en
chat
móvil
who are
ahora,
right now
cierto.
saying Android when.
Ta madre.
Soon. It'll be soon.
Soon, tío.
All right. So after that, we did a Warframe that's near and dear to my heart, a Warframe that loves books with Dante. And then our creative team showed that we can still birth ideas that'll surprise you and make you laugh. And that's what tennocom is. tennocom is a celebration of all that's happened this past year and everything that's happened along the 11-year journey that our game has been. And we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys. It is your energy that keeps Digital Extremes going. And I think I'd like to take a moment to talk about the incredible people that make the game. The staff at DE.
Dame un segundo,
They
voy a
work
mirar
tirelessly on
bien
the
rápido.
updates, but even tirelessly to bring an event like this
Van a
together.
ser
So if I can get you to be loud,
5
just another
horas
time,
más o
can we
menos.
give it up for the staff of DE?
6 tal vez.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Thank you. And this is the type of energy that we all get when we come to tennocom. We meet with you in person in the autograph line, or we meet with you online. And we get to have this kind of shared experience that builds all of our energy. And here's the thing. You guys give all that energy to us, but Tenno Live is our chance to give it back to you. So I'm going to ask one more time. tennocom, are you guys ready for Tenno Live? All right. Well, I can think of no better crew to walk you through what we've got than the one that is assembled backstage right now. I'm going to introduce them. The first is one of the most thoughtful designers I've ever had the privilege of working with. He is a cat lover supreme and the quality of life master. The director of Warframe's design, Mr. Pablo Alonso.
Come on. Dejen de hacernos esperar. Ah, Pablo, hi.
All right. Our next gentleman, you should not be fooled by his title, because it implies that he does not work on Warframe almost every day, because it seems like he does. He is a man we call the Tastemaker, and he is the creative director of Soulframe, Jeff Crooks.
Chef. ¿Qué hace Steve entonces en 1999? No, en Soulframe, yeah, eso.
All right. Next up is a woman who, even ACL surgery 2 weeks ago, could not stop her from hobbling up to this stage. She is a rare talent, never tongue-tied, with the sharpest wit you could imagine. Your host and the community director of Warframe, Megan Everett.
Ah, ya, Megan quedó de community director ahora. Vale, ok.
All right, next we have the creative backbone and visionary for our company, yet also the panelist that's most likely to say something that's going to make me blush. He is the CEO of Digital Extremes, Steve Sinclair.
Yeah. Con el gorrito blanco todavía. Ok, chill out, dude.
And last, I have a force of nature. She started off as the community voice and the voice of the Lotus, and now she is the voice that leads the entire development of Warframe. Please welcome the creative director of Warframe, Rebecca Ford.
Rebeca lleva ya más de un año como directora creativa del título. Así que a ver qué diablos hizo con 1999, la verdad. Comparado a lo que hacía Steve.
I'm not even sure how to follow that. Thank you, Sheldon. We love you. I don't know where you went, but we love you. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tenno Live 2024. You all look great with your glow sticks. All right, like we mentioned, we have a 90-minute presentation for you tonight.
¿Dónde están los cosplayers? ¿Dónde está el cosplayer del Necramish por ahí?
We used up too much time last time, I think. Yeah.
No. We have a little soul frame for you just to recap. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Tiny bit. We're very excited. We're nervous to be here. This is the largest room I think we've ever definitely done this in or done any type of panel in. So please. Thank you. We're going to have a really good time tonight, aren't we, Jeff?
We sure are. Can we give a shout out to the person who infected tennocom?
There's so many.
Yeah.
So many.
I'm so impressed by this. And
It's infected everyone. I see a lot of space. I don't know what I won't call it that. All right, you can probably predict what I'm about to say. How about a little housekeeping, shall we?
Yes.
Blah,
All right.
blah, 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 blah.
Thank you, Rue. Wanted to just bring it back again to the charity component that is tennocom 2024. And again, thank all of you for making this possible and continuing to donate during the day. It means the world to us. It means the world to able gamers and sick kids. So a round of applause again for all of you for making this happen. And we had many amazing, you guys saw the cosplay contest come through, and we also got to work with some really amazing cosplay professionals to come and really amp up tennocom. And we have a little video from Lightning Cosplay just to show off Arthur.
Ok. Sí, ya lo sé. Lo hemos... Ya me perdí de cuenta de la cantidad de veces que pasaron ese coge en específico. ¿En serio me gustaría perder el estado del audio directamente? Tal vez estamos esperando otra media hora para un segmento que van a durar, no sé, 15 minutos como mucho y ya está.
10 out of 10. They did the ticker wings as well.
And
then Hoku Props came back and did they're over there somewhere, Hoku Props. They did the Sanctum trivia game. If you saw it out in the tent, hope you got to play it. Hope you got a perfect score. We were checking. We know exactly who was accurate and who was not. And again, Lightning Cosplay, thank you for being here, and Arthur, and coming all the way that you did to be here, over there somewhere. All right, a few more things to get through, and then you can get your Tenno Live bingo cards out. A reminder that our Twitch drop for this evening's show, for Tenno Live specifically, is Saren Prime, potato slot included. You don't need to say anything in chat at all. I'm looking at you, chat. You just have to hang out. Just hang out. You're here. You're getting Saren Prime. You're getting progress. And hope you got your AX52 earlier. And then as well, another reminder, our gift of the Lotus Alert after the stream will be an Unperformer Blueprint. Again, everyone that's here will receive an email with a code for all of those items because you're here. And we appreciate you being here. So you get your free items. All right. I think it's time for some giveaways. Classic giveaways.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. We have first I'm going to start with the giveaway that is a Gleam giveaway. If you would like to visit the website later on and check it out. It is a very exciting HP Omen laptop. Steve, can you hold my microphone?
Yes.
It's a laptop. It's in this case. This has... The Albrecht graffiti on this was by one of our concept artists, Vadim. So he made it awesome. So that's hand-drawn by a Digital Extremes employee, graffiti of Albrecht and Trotty. And inside, oh my God.
The nuclear
we don't know if that's the right way to open it. Let's
definitely see. The nuclear baseball.
Yeah, let's...
Careful with the knee.
Oh, sides. It's very secure. If you win this, you will have no issue keeping it safe from prying eyes.
Safe even from us.
Safe even...
Just like your CrowdStrike PCs.
Keep going. Okay.
Yeah, yesterday, the entire demo PC and infrastructure... Actually, you know what? Shout out to our IT team who kept tennocom going. Yep.
¿Dónde consigo una abrigo para esas?
Yeah. IT. Yeah. Okay, Imagine there's a laptop in there.
I'm so sorry. I literally don't know how to open this. I was not given the instructions other than it's cool. And Steve will show. Oh, Steve's gonna try.
No, I'm not gonna try.
Imagine there's a laptop.
Oh, thank you.
You can win it online, right?
Yes, it is a Gleam giveaway if you'd like to participate in that. There's like a code. I don't know.
Okay.
Someone didn't give me the password. I don't know. I tried.
Alright.
But
Wait,
this
what?
is for later if someone wants to win that. But we do have some prizes while we are physically in here. Anyone ever heard of Power Plat? 100,000 platinum to someone in the audience, maybe, perhaps? Who needs 100,000 platinum?
Yeah.
100.
Honestly, we've been doing this for 9 years. With inflation, it should probably be like 130,000 plat.
Okay.
All right,
Wow.
All right.
130,000.
1 million plat.
No.
Okay. No.
Yeah. Really? That's how easy it is? It's bribery? You just bribe them?
Hey, if
Tablet
it works, it
bribe
works.
That's all it takes. All right.
Okay, I have the Power Plat winner. Danny is standing by over there. I'm going to give her this, and she's going to come and try to find you in this massive audience to make sure that this is really you and you're not fibbing. All right, the winner of 1,000 platinum. I'm going to say your in-game alias and not your real name. John Steelheart.
John
here, John?
Steelheart? Right there! We got him!
Danny, you got a long way to go, babe. I need you to come take...
Oh, no, that's...
No?
John,
That's
John.
confusing.
No!
That's
John.
not helping.
John? John
Oh, he's over there.
Steelheart?
He's
Okay, now everyone... Oh, over there! Hey, there we go. The light. Is that
Danny,
you, John?
in the middle there.
All right.
Amazing.
Congrats, John Steelheart.
Our wonderful back of house here, Rue. Do you have the ability to do $100,000? Sorry.
Whoa.
No!
100,000 platinum. Can you do Power Plat giveaway on Twitch? Hell yeah, we can. All right, we're gonna run that. And while we run that, let's do another 100,000 platinum giveaway here for the audience. Can I get a... Can you read that? Kiwi V?
I think... Yeah.
Back there?
Kiwi! 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 Kiwi!
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, Danny, we'll be back up with this, and then we'll come to you and get you your validation for your 100,000 platinum Kiwi.
Not dollars.
Not dollars. I'm so sorry. I don't have the budget for that. And another prize that we'd like to give away here in person. Did anyone watch the latest dev shorts? They were in the theater with a bunch of our lovely DE employees to kind of have the last dev shorts before tennocom. And Reb brought out the Entrati notebook that is here at tennocom. And we have a bunch of developers that have signed it for you. So this is a signed, fully lovely DE folk signed book.
Let's see who's on there. Oh, I took up a lot of space.
You did.
Oops.
You did.
Sorry about that. Oh wow, we have everyone. I see QA, the narrative team writing. Oh, this is. Can I have it?
No.
Oh.
No, you cannot have it. All right, the winner of this DE signed Entrati notebook is Bloody Moons.
Ooh, sounds like a
Can I get a
vampire.
Bloody Moons?
Bloody Moons!
Bloody Moons over there.
Bloody, 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 bloody.
Congrats, Bloody. All right, Danny's on her way. All right. That's enough of giveaways for right now. Oh. Do you want another Power Plat?
Ahora mostraban la update y decía próximamente próximamente 30 de diciembre del 2024. Tipo, no, ya está, anda a cagar.
Can I get a Schnitzenheimer? Wait, where are you?
A ese punto ya no me importa.
Can I get a Schnitzenheimer? Over there?
Axacolor. Tienen que hacer todo esto en vivo en vez de mostrar lo que queremos.
Not like what you're saying,
sí,
but
la verdad, parece.
All right, let's take a breather, and let's maybe talk some Soulframe, guys.
We don't have.
Depende, ¿qué me van a decir de Soulframe?
Half hour,
Sigo interesado, pero.
You can. I'd love to hear you talk. You guys had your first ever dev stream.
We did our first ever dev stream.
What'd you think?
So much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
The support was so appreciated. You have no idea how nervous we were to come out to an empty theater, and you guys filled it, so thank you so much for that.
And everyone's invited now. If you're here, you're in the Preludes with us now. Thank you. Thank you.
And for the people who maybe missed the dev stream or the people watching online who didn't get to see it, we just have a quick little edit of what is currently in our live dev Preludes build. And yes, something you'll get to experience soon.
Yeah, great.
All right, let's hit it, Rue.
Feel it like rain. Breathe it like wind. All of Alka's making is magic.
Quiero ver esta separación completa.
So wield it.
Nos estamos dando todo lo mismo que... Espero que no, la verdad.
Or yield to it. Once you've learned, that is a choice only you can make. Don't you forget it. Even if they find you, even if they sing their song, the magic, it's in you. Yours. Like the wind.
Me preocupa un poco que esos enemigos apenas se mueven. Ya lo hice el año pasado, gracias Ziggy. ¿Dónde está mi moneda de envoy? Digo, mi entrada.
All right, let's hear it for Soulframe, everybody. All right, as much as I love you guys.
So we're part of the housekeeping.
Yes. No,
I got it. No, I get it. I get it.
No,
Makes
it's
sense.
color.
It's called tennocom. I get it.
Lo digo yo
I
o
love
lo
you guys,
dices
but
tú.
it's time for some Warframe
Decilo
talk.
tú.
All right?
Decilo tú.
It's time for some Warframe. All right, first up. Guys, we're going on tour. We're coming back to Gamescom. Finally, we're coming back to Germany. We haven't been. When's the last time we were in Germany?
Por favor, dilo tú.
2019 or 2018?
It was a while ago.
Alza color.
2014.
Se ve medio mediocre.
It was, I think 2019.
Yeah.
2019. We're finally coming back to Gamescom, and we're going to be throwing a Tenno VIP, as you can
Alza
see
color.
here, on August 24th.
Es solo
Tickets are
warframe
gonna go
pero
on sale
más
July
lento.
26th, so if you are in Germany, we cannot wait to see you. It's been so long since we've seen you. See some
Yeah,
smiling
lo
faces and
sé.
some fist
No
bumps
podéis
going to Germany.
pretender hacer...
Yeah.
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah,
to
sorry,
the
sorry.
No puedes pretender hacer un juego inspirado en el género Souls y
So the next time you see
hacerlo
us, we'll be at
algo
Gamescom.
casual
And then,
y ya
soon after
está.
that, the tour is not over.
Y solo
We
fantasía y
return
eso,
to
porque
Tokyo Game Show
es parte del
in
atractivo del género en sí.
September.
All right. This is going to be super cringe.
September.
But I'm going to do my best.
Oh, yeah, do it.
This is for all our players watching in Japan. 日本の皆さん、こんにちは。Warframe は9月の東京ゲームショーに登場します。あるのがみんな
Porque
に
si hacen eso
楽しみ
solo
で
es
す。
un
Tenno.
jueguito de fantasía casual y
I did it
ya
backwards.
está.
みんなに会えるのが楽しみ
Y
で
que
す。
te tendría atractivo, solo la estética y no mucho más, la verdad.
And we're going to
Creo,
talk in a
por lo
little
menos
bit
creo que
about
sí en mi
why
caso.
we're going to be at Tokyo Game
Yes.
Show. It's a very important one, but we'll get into that in a little bit. But after all of that, maybe looking forward to 2025, what better way to celebrate 10 years of TennoCon next year than already having a date? TennoCon 2025.
Eso es de las, esto que estoy diciendo es las cosas que tengo de expectativa que hagan distinto, mejor en Soulframe.
July 18th and 19th.
Aparte de que me gusta
next year,
que estén haciendo un
2025,
juego de
10 years
fantasía.
of TennoCon,
La
right
verdad.
back here, a 2-day party again, and just put it in your calendar. You'll learn more later. We just wanted to get organized and tell you the date ahead of time. You're welcome. You're welcome. Before we jump into the updates that are coming for Warframe, we want to talk a little bit about cross-save.
Yes, so we launched cross-platform save after
Oh my
many
God.
years of demands, and last year we were so
Ya
excited to release it. We
hablaron
released
de
it well into earlier this
el
year as
año
well. And there's
pasado.
one way we want to make it more robust, which we're currently working on, and we intend to
Ya
release
hablaron de todo
soon,
esto
which is
el
a way
año
to expand
pasado.
trading, because right now we find that players are unable to really hit the trading market depending on some restrictions or how we've set it up. So next time you hear from us about this, we will hopefully give you all the information you need about really making cross-platform trading more robust, more inclusive, where we're allowed to do so.
Atsacolor.
And if we don't, I
Prefiero
think
que sigan regalando platino en vez de esto.
Steve will write a 10-page apology. So it's one or the other.
¿Qué pasó con mis impresiones? Se rompió todo.
Who used cross-save here? Yep.
Awesome. We were afraid that no one would. So I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah.
All right, and Sheldon stole your thunder about Android.
Yeah, no, I'm glad.
Thanks, Sheldon.
More time
Android
for us
soon.
to-
We're working on it.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk about Warframe's next 3 updates.
3. Not only that, our next 3 updates this year. So, yeah. Yes. So is it time?
This is you, baby.
All right, thanks, Meg. All right, so the next
Bueno.
update we're going to release, we're going to be hitting all you guys with a prologue-style quest. So Whispers in the Wall has ended, 1999 is to come, but there's some unfinished business in between. So we would like to debut the Lotus Eaters. So the Lotus Eaters is a prologue story quest that is going to do a little bit of stage setting for 1999, and it is releasing on all platforms this August. That's it.
Atsacolor.
Yes, so
A la
you will
verga.
get but a taste of a little bit of story development and plot in this
Atsacolor.
Moment that will come in
Nos
August on all
vemos el año
platforms,
que viene.
and it is not coming alone.
Es-
This
es en
update has a very
Atsacolor.
spirited.
Por eso nos dieron el puto IK.
I was gonna bring it in with a bellowing.
No, es en
sisters-
agosto. Dijo que es en
it's fine.
agosto.
As a crowd, when I start like the S, I want to get the well, I guess a world record for people saying
El mes
sisters
que
below
viene.
below. You know the song. So 3, 2, 1. Sisters below below.
Oh my
We're
God.
going where the wind don't blow. All right, that was it.
Wow.
Yeah. So.
My God.
Yeah. Sevagoth Prime, Epitaph Prime, Nautilus Prime are all coming in Lotus
Atsacolor.
Eaters.
Si el prólogo el mes que viene.
Gilly Chat Prime. Oh, that's part of the deluxe skin. Oh, we'll find a way.
Hydroid. That's Hydroid.
We'll find a way. Oh, there's 2.
We're taking Prime requests right now.
Yeah, oh my God. Don't worry, guys. There's primes after it. There's,
Atsacolor.
there's lots of primes
Prologo.
to come. Don't you worry.
The year won't be over. Guys, this is August.
El
There's
prólogo
still
no
a
la-
whole year ahead.
Got a lot to do. Speaking of,
Atsacolor.
what's after August?
Despese fagot.
What's after August? This is the title you won't forget. Unannounced 2024 update. Yep. If you're wondering, yes, creative direction, unannounced 2024 update goes hand in hand for a name. This is the update that we will be debuting to the world from Tokyo Game Show. This update is really gonna bring you, well, we'll talk about it a lot more in Tokyo, but we have a lot to tell you about what's in it today from a QOL side of things. So our unannounced...
And a deluxe skin side of things.
Any Caliban enjoyers in the chat?
Atsacolor. Andaskis.
This is Caliban Orfeo Deluxe and his deluxe scythe, and this is going to be the
Atsacolor.
headlining one
Six
of the
podríamos
headlining
estar
deluxe
matando
skins in
tanques en
unannounced
WT.
2020. One of.
Ya vamos,
there's
ya
others.
voy.
We'll talk about them in Tokyo. And yeah, this is Caliban Orfeo coming in unannounced
No,
2024
no, no nos van a
update.
mostrar nada de
Amazing work from the team on this one.
1999 directamente.
And
¿Es en
like you
serio?
mentioned, we will have a handful of quality of life coming in this update. And I look to my man all the way at the end there.
Hello. People have been asking me about this all day. Apparently someone leaked it.
Wasn't me.
So, Caliban rework coming with the
Nadie
update.
usa
We have a
Caliban,
little video
creo.
tease
Yo no uso
showing
Caliban.
you. If you have a keen eye, you can spot a few of the changes we're making.
Yeah, and before you go buy Caliban to prep for this, we're going to give you him for free with this update. So when you log in,
Atsacolor.
all you have
Fue
to
a
do
como
is log
bajaron
in
los
for
viewers.
unannounced 2024 update, and you'll get a
A ver,
base Caliban
vamos a ver.
for free for a limited time in that login window.
Atsacolor. Estaban en 470.000.
Roll the video. Just a little tease. If you know Caliban, you know a few things have changed already. A lot's changed. He's a lot of fun. Can't wait for you to get your hands on it.
Aw, you're welcome.
But wait, that's not all.
That's not all.
Next slide, please.
Item favorites are coming.
En serio, esto es un
This
outlet.
is basically what it sounds like, only there's not a lot to explain. We got a little video showing you how it works, but...
Also, there's a jump scare sound in this.
Jump
and I
scare sound, be
apologize.
careful.
My audio is very high. Go ahead, Paulo.
Atsacolor. Le van a agregar un botón de me gusta a los items.
Skin is out.
Esto tendría que
Simple as
ser
that.
algo menor.
Frames, weapons,
Que
cosmetics,
meten en
all
una
of the things you
de
assign
pequeña
on the
calidad de
arsenal will
vida,
have
por
their own little
ejemplo.
favorites.
No algo
You're
importante que
welcome.
anunciar en la
Oh, so
convención.
Also coming is a quality of life in this update.
¿Me
We have
equivoco
some
con
new
este
incarnates
comentario
on the way.
acaso?
One spoil witch, but we got 5 new
We got
coming.
5, and we can't announce them till yeah. 5 of them coming.
Oh my god.
Hey, you hit a new octave. I'm proud of you. That was great. That was great.
Me pregunto cuánto copian en
Oh,
hay
they're
en
not
esa
taking
audiencia
requests.
ahora
They are
mismo.
already made. Thank you.
Not at this time. Not at this time.
Stug! Stug! No.
¿Cómo van los espectadores? Subí un poquito otra vez. Recuperaron la
Also
mitad
coming quality of life is our continuation of Companions 2.0
de
part
los
2.
casi 20.000 que perdí en el momento.
Last but not least, yeah, we're continuing the work that we did before, before it was improving like the survivability of the pets. This time is more focused on the abilities they had, kind of getting them balanced across the board and making it so that there's good reasons to choose every different companion we have.
Yeah,
You're
absolutely.
welcome.
My pleasure.
And last but not least, we kind of alluded to before, in this update is a brand new warframe that is very different than anything we've kind of done yet.
It is one of the craziest designs I've made for us, so it's a lot of fun. Looking forward for you to see it.
Tokyo Game Show. Yeah.
We'll see it in Tokyo.
Oops.
That's all right. All right. Shall we talk some 1999?
Yes. Es lo único que importa ahora.
Do you like anime?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay. So when we come closer to launching 1999, we really wanted to make an animated short to launch it. So we are lucky enough. Every week for the past several months, Jeff and I have met with the team at The Line, who are an incredible studio.
Incredibly cool people.
Yeah, they're just so awesome. And we will be launching, when 99 launches, there will be an animated short to go with it, like a little film. And here's a still from it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. And I just want to shout out. the team at the line. This is directed by Venla Lina in her commercial
Me
directorial
recuerda cuando
debut with us, and we are so
Warframe.
lucky to
A
have
mí me
her on the team.
recuerda
She's
cuando
been at the line.
Warframe
She was one of
querían
their
ser el
one of their
universo
first hires,
más
and she is just a
interconectado
masterpiece
y
of
conectar los
art and
distintos
vision and
islas de
animation.
contenido y
All I
sistemas
have to say is she
y
had a Mysterion
demás.
mousepad on her
Y
first
como
call,
cada
so-
nueva mecánica pretende que se pueda utilizable
shout
en
out to
otras
the line crew as well,
secciones, el
Michaela and Tom, and there's
juego,
lots of folks at the
así
line
como
that are working
suponía
on
que
this, so
el
you'll see
Raya
this when
iba a
1999
conectar más con los
launches.
mundos
Thank you so much for the team at the
abiertos
line.
And it is very
también.
Yes, you're gonna love it.
Y en el mundo y los planetas en general y
All right,
misiones
I
y
know
todo
you're all here
eso
with us
y
right
esas
now,
cosas.
so this piece of information
¿Alguien más
doesn't
recuerda
apply to you
eso?
right now, but it will, because it's staying live for a while. We have the
También,
mall
y cómo el
relay
Teno podía afectar el
live right now
gameplay en
in game.
general, lo
That's
cual
right. So
no
for
hizo
several days
nada
from
más,
now until,
aparte
I
de
guess when it's several days from
usarlo
now.
para una o dos misiones y ya está
Yeah.
también.
Cool. Nailed it. We have the
Misiones en general no han cambiado mucho, la verdad.
Relay, which is a place in 1999 in an Earth not quite like
El
ours.
juego
You
no se ha
can
vuelto más
explore,
interconectado,
meet
como habían
characters,
promocionado con
you
la
can
edición de
take
Raya
screenshots. It'll be
también.
up and ready for you to explore with your warframes and your fellow Tenno. You can go do some serious speculation on
No hay
1999.
jugadores
and
en
there
la sesión afectando lo que ocurre en las cosas en otra sesión. Por ejemplo,
I love it.
We already have a piece of
cosas así que
1999
decían que iban a hacer que
in-game
nunca
free to play
hicieron.
with your fellow Tenno. So those relays are up. I know I saw Megan with our live ops up earlier.
Did you just see me do
Yeah, is it? Are we good?
I think we're good.
Okay,
I
for
think the
now
servers
we're
are
good.
great.
All right, for now we're good. Thanks, team back.
Dijiste que estaban
there is
en
a experience for you. It'll be up, don't miss
400.
it.
Yeah, so if you're online right now, log in, head to Earth, and check out the mall.
Believe it. No hot tub. No hot tub. Sorry.
What
That's where I got my hat, though.
Okay, so am I setting? Okay. Well, it's very nice to see everyone at another TennoCon, and as we have, a very, very vocal, demanding TennoCon this year. We have voice actors. Is this what we're doing now?
Yes,
All
we are,
right,
baby.
Okay, I'm ready. Sorry, I'm very unorganized. All right, we have an incredible voice cast bringing you talent from around the world for this year's TennoCon. So I'm going to talk a little bit about these voice actors and what it will mean to this room tonight and in the future, because we have a very special day today. Of course, Alpha, Amelia, Ben, Elsie, James, Kevin, Melissa, Nick, and Treve have all joined the cast. Some of them are here with us today, and yes, yep. But one of these voice actors is doing their video game debut today, and that is voice actor James Conlon, who for years has been waiting with Make-A-Wish to be a voice actor. And you are going to hear James Conlon's voice acting debut in our demo tonight. So James Conlon.
Okay.
Yeah.
¿En cuál demo? ¿Demo de qué?
James.
Ya pasó una hora de que te presentaste ese evento, no pasó nada interesante.
We are granting this wish tonight, and Warframe has added another voice actor to its cast, thanks to James being willing to join our game and our community. We are going to, as we play the demo, once James's character, Ollie, has said his lines, we're going to be looking for cheers. We'll cue you up because there's going to be some questioning of if everyone's done talking, because of course Ben Starr as Arthur has to banter with James because you never know what's going to happen. But when this happens in the demo, we would be very grateful if we could be James's first fans for his voice acting work to grant this wish. So thank you. Yep. And he's here with us tonight. Yeah. He is in the front row with the voice, his fellow colleagues in Warframe. James is here, and we are granting his wish tonight. Thank you for joining us, James, for TennoCon. Thank you for lending your voice to our game.
¿Qué mentón más grande que tiene? What the fuck?
James.
All right, is it time?
Oh, me enfoqué en la persona equivocada.
Is it time?
All right, yeah, it is.
Yes,
Okay.
fucking
I have
already,
3
come
watches,
on.
none of them work, but I think it's time.
Well, Albrecht and Trotty would not appreciate if we're late.
He would not want us to
En
be
realidad
late.
creo que ya es tan
before
tarde.
you go, Megan, let's just start. All right, anyone want to help set the stage for what's about to happen?
An incredible demo worked by a ton of talented people. This couldn't be done. You see us all here, but there's a big team in this room and back at the office working that made this real and that made this possible for all of us. We're super proud of what we did. Megan is going to take it to the finish line.
Yep.
Limping.
Limping, yeah, you got this. Megan will be doing a hands-on, just about 20 to 25 minutes, depending on how slow we go. It could go either way. And she's going to give you a live gameplay demo of the very first Quest mission in 1999. So you are going to be entering the world of 1999 and taking a look. You might get some questions. You might get some answers. I'll be doing a tiny bit of talking along the way to really let everyone understand the features that are coming in this update. And of course, a huge thanks to everyone at
Ahora
DE.
pienso
The
que
Soulframe team did a lot of heavy lifting for this
va a ser
update
como
too.
dijo
So
Warframe.
huge thanks to
El
everyone.
gameplay 1999,
Warframe
el juego
1999 is
salió
an
y ya
update that
está.
we are
Es
very
todo lo que va a ser.
excited that we took a lot of risks with. Megan is
Imagínate,
going to
espero
show
que no,
you that
la
today.
verdad,
All
pero-
of your support in what we've
no
been
sé.
trying to do has been very
Vamos a
grateful,
ver.
and we are privileged
Vamos a
to
ver.
be presenting you this update today here at tennocom. So thank you for coming, for showing up. Thanks for showing up on Twitch, wherever you're watching around the world. Megan, take it away. Steve, Jeff, anything you want to add before Megan limps over? Fill the air.
We love you all. Make sure you cheer for Megan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing. We love you.
Megan, 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 Megan. All
A ver
right.
si voy a cambiar la solución si es
May we
necesario.
present to you Warframe 1999.
No, vale, esta es la solución correcta. Vale. Yay, el hype. Bueno, esperando.
You're going to do great, Megan. Good luck. You got this.
Bruh.
All right, here we go. Shh. Phil. Oh,
Tech support?
we need a tech support for Steve. All right.
Tech support por 50ª vez en el stream.
IT.
IT.
That's not a blue screen, is it? Oh, no. No, it's not. It's not. Or is it? No, it's not. All right.
Live demo is live.
Yeah, we do be doing our live demo. So if we're actually, I can pull up Twitch chat in the meantime. Let's see how many Clems may just be in chat. In Twitch chat. Oh. Clem. Yep.
¿En serio? Usando un meme viejo del 2016 para
Incredible.
cubrir.
Oh, the lights
Okay.
are coming back. All right. The demo is coming. We actually are ahead of schedule, so this is okay. That's good. So for this demo, I don't really know if there's anything else I want to say about it, Jeff.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think you want to leave
Do some power plat or something.
Power plant. All right.
Okay.
Wow, 9 tennocons, and this is the first time we've had to pause a demo. What could it mean? All right, our next power plat? Yeah. All right. Wait, no. Why don't we give away a Sevagoth Prime access? That's good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right, Danielle. I'm sorry to improvise, but hopefully you're somewhere.
Is Danielle around?
Kaz is here. All right. Oh yeah. All right. The winner of the first ever Sevagoth Prime access, Slice. Oh, and the key, Kaz. Really? Oh, okay. This is a handmade solid silver Atomi cycle key. So that will also be handmade by our lead weapons artist, Kaz.
Por lo
This is
menos
also what I'm wearing on my
una llave de
necklace.
moto de verdad,
Only
¿no?
6 in existence.
There's only 6 in existence. So this is also going to the Sevagoth Prime winner, your in-game alias, Slicer1231. Slicer1231.
Uh-oh.
Slicer.
A ver qué opina
Sorry, I
Twitch.
didn't hear you. That's my
Oh,
name.
recompensa.
What? No. All right. Sorry, but we will get you a.
What
if
the
you
fuck?
ever make
Okay.
yourself known, we'll give you something. All right. Thanks, Danielle. Oh, I got no skills. All right. The real winner of Bingus_Prime. Bingus.
Nice.
Bingus. Bingus! Bingus, make yourself known.
Oh,
Bingus! All right. And the key, and the key. All right. That is Bingus Prime's first TennoCon appearance. You'll hear more about normal Bingus next year.
I got to say I helped.
Yeah, all right. So Steve has saved TennoCon once again. All right. Steve.
Let's go, 1999.
Let us show you once more 1999. Megan, hit it.
Me dijeron muchas cosas relacionadas con 1999, excepto mostrar 1999. ¡No veo nada! No sé nada. Ok, vale.
It's December 31st, 1999. Let's say goodbye to the old year with a track you all know and love from Global Sensation Online.
Al fin. Interesante.
Bastard!
Welcome to 1999. This is an Earth not quite like ours.
No shit, Sherlock.
Everybody knows there's nothing like a delicious slice of Big Bites pizza. And it's perfect, just before online hits the stage. My favorite bite? Pepperoni with extra cheese.
I'm on break, Arthur. Don't mess with my game time.
Need my Tommy keys, Amir. I'm not letting another lead on Entrati go to waste.
Thought that was cheating.
Over here. You. Yeah, you. My moves are so hot, they have their own fans. You can't handle the heat.
So helpless if these arcade games wind up infested.
Let's give it up for James Conlon!
Okay.
Primo, wipe out. Oh, come on. You can't handle the heat.
Not today.
My keys better not be in that mess.
Learn to hotwire. Jeez.
Ok. Adivino. Rhino.
Did you take my damn keys? Don't distract me, Boy Scout. No disrespect, Quincy. Got places to be is all. Someone is taking my stuff.
La atmósfera ha cambiado considerablemente.
How's she doing?
If she wasn't your blood, she'd be on her own out there.
Got a lead in Entrati. Sewers. Arse deep in Techron, most likely. I'm going after him. For all our sakes. Letty, look, if you've taken my keys again...
You have just met the syndicate that makes up the 1999 update. That is the Hex. And unlike other syndicates, when you arrive, we want you to be able to, get a little closer with them.
Nah. I'm not gonna let this slide that easily.
So for this syndicate, because we are in 1999, and when you arrive, we figure you should be able to use instant messengers and build a romance system with anyone.
What? What? Romance? Romance es el último que estaba pensando con respecto a esta UT.
Including Arthur, could be your New Year's kiss.
¿Por qué quisieron meter romance en esto? No entiendo.
Atsacolor. NYX es mujer.
Hold up! Hero boy. You're going after Dr. E all by yourself.
Yeah. You're not going without backup, Arthur. Forget it.
Yeah, I bet you didn't even pack a med kit.
I'm coming too. Guys, it won't be like last time, I promise.
Okay, plan A it is. I'll take point, make the rendezvous solo.
Okay, tenemos...
Quincy on backup. Letty, you and Eleanor hold the fort here. Keep the Jennies running.
Tenemos a Mitz, Excalibur, Mac,
Let's ride the devil down.
Bolt, no sé quién es el chico del rifle. No lo conozco a ningún warframe. No lo sé con ninguno. Por supuesto que el Speedster no es una moto. Oh no. F. Ok, tenemos un... Vale.
A slug dares to show its face at night. Didn't the bastard doctor warn you? I've an order.
What the fuck is going on?
Kill on sight.
Dark Sector. Literalmente, Dark Sector. Se los digo en serio. Esto es Dark Sector otra vez.
Atsacolor. Sadin.
El gameplay no es muy distinto al general, aparte del nuevo mundo abierto y los enemigos sí.
Where do they find these people?
So welcome to the world of 1999. You are in Holdvania.
Aparte de la estética y cómo me recuerda...
Unlike other levels in Warframe, it's important that every Warframe player, during the point of this quest, can summon their very own Atomy cycle on demand.
Ok, está interesante. ¿Debería rediseñar Dark Sector para dar todo el contexto al respecto? Ese juego es el Warfare original, se podría decir.
Pity. We could have been allies. My soldier, put that thing down.
Pero ya, Dark Sector, la verdad.
Enemy in the area.
Me gustaría decir que no es un reskin warframe, a pesar de que más o menos ya lo es un reskin warframe con armas modelas, y que se hizo un intento de balancear el juego, se podría decir. Todo en el Warframe en general uno se mueve tan rápido y mata las cosas tan rápido que...
Iced them. Too slow, Arthur. I had it under control.
Bla bla bla. Oh, yeah. No, perdón. No debería haber hecho eso.
Have it your way. By this time next year, nothing will remain of you slugs. Meet the co-star of your grand finale, an H-04 F-on tank. Enjoy.
Requesting assistance! The vents above the trace! Down you go.
Victor, drop them in. Now!
Okay.
Found a hole in its shield armor. Thanks, Quincy. Yeah, don't mind if I do.
Literalmente, Dark Sector.
Wake up, brother. He comes. A crownless king clad in gold. Bowing to priests licking his hands.
What the fuck? Y desapareció.
What the hell was that? Where are you? Come in!
He's here. Deep in the tech rut. I'm going after him.
Ok, creo que voy a dar una pequeña lección de historia ahora. El pitch original de Warframe era un juego llamado Sector, que el objetivo era ser mucho más sci-fi en general, pero lo orientaron a ser un juego de espionaje, Guerra Fría, Estados Unidos versus Rusia, esas cosas, la verdad. Porque decían que el espacio era aburrido y esas cosas. Y acabó siendo un juego llamado Dark Sector al final. Y...
Arthur, you're right by a security terminal. Bet my butt it's got a coda-worm injector. You want to risk it to control some tech rot?
Well, let's find out then. Needs must and all that.
Okay. Ready? What the fuck?
Entrati, what devils follow you?
Conclave Rework, tal vez. Rework de Conclave. No sé, a lo mejor.
Well, as you can see, 1999 has its fair share of mysteries, a world not quite... Oh!
Okay, what the fuck is going
Axa color. Devil May Cry.
Later Integration System.
Axa color.
Ah, y esta es la parte que hypean.
Se ve bueno, mejor que lo que esperaba. Axa color.
Yeah, en parte.
Menos la parte de romance.
Yeah.
Welcome back. What took you so long? Infested music detected. Our instruments are jammed. Theirs will not shut up. Kill the towers.
Keep showing us your support.
Sonic overload increasing. Destroy the remaining speaker.
Ok, esto ya está todo en el terreno de horrores cósmicos y demás. Esta parece ser toda la dirección del juego por un rato. Digo, ya lo era en realidad, pero ahora me refiero... Hay un estadio en el espacio. ¿Por qué hay un estadio en el espacio? No sé, ¿quién mierda sabe? Anda a saber, pero hay un estadio en el espacio. Esto parece ya más enfocado a Eldritch Horror de lo que era... de lo que pasó después de la Segunda Guerra, también. Gameplay en general no parece que hayan cambiado mucho, o nada, en realidad.
Slingshot, locked and loaded.
All right, we are back in the Origin system. Maybe that little infested worm from 1999 has festered. But as all of the proto frames,
La música es
it
cool.
would be a missed opportunity for us to not
Es un buen cambio de atmósfera, la verdad. Buen cambio de atmósfera en general, cambio de movimiento.
You will have the option to have Warframes Ever 2 fashion frames in one mission with a custom emote with a fully voiced Gemini skin.
Let me take care of this.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
So what that means is every frame you met today has one, including Nyx, Trinity, Volt, Meg, Cyto 9, and Excalibur, and we will also be touching up Nyx and Trinity light rework.
¿Pero qué significa todo esto? ¿Manera de trabajar cada warframe? ¿Acaso?
Oh, ya veo.
Yo no veo. No entiendo bien. ¿Me puedes explicar qué es lo que tú ves que yo no? Lo único que podría ver es que esto es una especie de soft reboot para el juego. Ok, what the fuck. Okay.
Atsacolor. 2/3 meses.
Yeah.
Warframe 1999 coming this year to all platforms. Shout out to Megan for the demo.
Yeah, Megan! Infested liches then?
Infested liches confirmed.
Okay, vale, Infested Liches. Lol.
But it's like a boy band?
It's a boy band, and if you get a computer virus in 1999 and you let it sit, when you come back to the Origin system, that's what happens.
Algo que la gente va haciendo a propósito todo el tiempo.
Now, of course, Online is a real band in 1999, and tonight they're launching their debut song, Party of Your Lifetime, on YouTube, and you can hear the full song, not only online, but we can play it here.
This is gonna be our outro song.
I know, I feel like we're done.
We're done. Thank you so much for coming. That is Tenno Live 2024.
Thank you for coming! Thank you so much! Thank you!
¿Qué digo? Otra Call of Duty para disfrutar solo y con amigos. En general, a lo mejor ya está. No mucho más. A lo mejor es un intento de rebalancearlo. El combate, arreglo que el sistema de movimiento que se ha quedado el juego. Ahora, el 1099, pero no espero que sea algo que hagan con todo el juego en absoluto, la verdad. Sería genial si lo hicieran con todo el juego, pero no van a hacerlo. Sabemos que no van a hacerlo. Bueno, ya está. Si dan las ganas streameo Dark Sector ya que lo tengo, la verdad. Lo juego de vuelta. La idea original de este juego es lo que era Warframe, la verdad. Pero, yeah. Bueno, de momento estoy cansado de hacer stream ya por hoy. Voy a cortar directo, ¿vale? Estoy cansado. Voy a ir a cenar, voy a hacer cosas tranquilo. Y ya. Buenas noches, bye. Que descansen. Corto ya nada más, ¿no? Ah, sí, acá. Ya. Esto no es OBS. Ah, este es OBS. Vale. Bye.